absolutely wrecked. Anyways, I'm gonna go help defend this B or this A, because like if we keep nothing else, we should keep the A. But what did I watch? I watched one called Lady Revenger Returns from the Fire. There was one new episode out for that one today. Okay, I'm not running. We gotta stay here. We can't just like abandon this thing. And then I'm doing a group watch of like a rewatch of my favorite drama, which is called Back from the Brink. And then is that I think after that then I was watching there was a new show that came out. I think it just came out yesterday. Called Men in Love, which is not as gay as it sounds. They're not in love with each other. They're in love with women. C dramas don't do gay. Um, and then actually after stream, I started a little bit early because I got to be out of here by 9 for sure. Because I have another group watch that I'm doing of a show called The Blood of Youth, which it's not a romance, and I'm actually not that into it. But I'm kind of curious because people speak highly of it, so I have a group watch to do it. We would only watch it like 3 times a week. So it's pretty chill. But I mostly have no idea what's going on in the story. Oh my god, I'm dead. No idea what's going on in the story. I don't care about any of the characters. So that's not the ideal viewing experience that I want, but it's fine. We've watched a quarter of it, so I only have 3/4 still to go. In that we've watched 10 episodes and I have 30 more episodes to watch. It's gonna be a while. What is happening? Do I know the people? I mean, as much as you know people on the internet. It's in a Discord group that like server that's just for talking about C-dramas, and I've been in it for like a year now, and so I feel like I know some of them pretty well, but I mean, I know them as well as I know you, DJ. So, if we know each other, then yes, I know them. Yeah, I don't know people in real life who watch C-dramas. Although, to be fair, I've made Nick watch a couple C-dramas, so I guess technically I consider that I know Nick in real life because we've met, and I've made him watch C-dramas, so someone I know in real life has watched C-dramas. I know everything about you. I'm not sure that I do know everything about you, DJ. And if I do, then I'm real sorry because Ari Brain. I mean, I don't even think I know everything about myself because Ari Brain is that terrible. But you know, don't take it personally. All right, can we take this? Are you guys flipping it? Good. Looks like people are. I'm definitely not getting that. Did I get that? I don't know if I did. It looked like maybe I did. Oh, DJ. DJ, I know you don't use, do you still not use Discord very much? I was gonna say, I've started making emojis on Discord from like random C-drama things. And if you're on Discord, I'm making them in my server, so there's like a couple in there now that are just like super random. And I made one today. That I'm pretty proud of. It's really cute. And I made another one that I gave it to a different server because it was too good to keep to myself. So I gave it to like a server that there's more people in who watch C-dramas. So that one's not in there anymore because I was like, what's the point of this being in here when I can have access to it elsewhere? But I did make it and it was cute. Alright, well I think we got this. Are we... Adders is in the lead. Okay, most of my team is over this way, so I guess maybe I'll head down there. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna chill in the middle because we're gonna get new nodes. So I'm gonna hang out up here. Alright, we got ones. Oh god, okay. Well, that's a thing. I'm gonna go down to this one and help defend it, because yeah, it's about to get attacked by somebody else. Yeah, Reaper, get that out of here. Maybe they won't pay attention. Oh no, that guy's definitely noticing me. Yeah, can you like... My god! Leave me alone, I just want to flip. Oh god. We're not gonna get this, there's too many people now. If only that Reaper hadn't noticed that I was like doing shit. Oh, we got it anyways, good. Somebody else. I distracted them. That's what it's my story and I'm sticking with it. Oh, I got the KO on that. Nice. How did I already get 2 KOs? Like, I feel like I haven't even fought anybody this match. Got an assist on that one. Sage, get your butt back here. No, where'd they even go? I don't even know where that Sage ended up. What is happening? Why are we way out here when, are we just like abandoning our things? I'm gonna head back and like defend in case somebody like sneaks by. I mean, they probably won't if we're all here protecting that way and like they gotta get past those 2 nodes first. I guess there is not a huge reason why we need to defend this one. Teddy surgery. Wait, that's is that Winter's brother? Does Winter have a brother? Why am I so like, it's been a while. Our brain is a struggle. Winter's brother, yes. Okay, good. I know things. I mean, it has been ages. And like, honestly, for the longest time, I don't even think I knew Winter had a brother. So that was a new revelation too. Yeah, I mean, good morning. I'm feeling a little bit more like awake and alive today than I the last few days. So that's good. Although, I mean, I felt that fine, like, as I got going. It's just, ooh, getting started was a little rough. So I ended up starting a little bit later than I'd planned. I wanted to be here for 8. I didn't quite make that. It's now 8:12. But it's pretty good considering I accidentally set my alarm clock for PM. So I still woke up at the right time, even though my alarm clock was totally of no help to me at all. I am planning on splitting today into 2 streams, so I'm gonna do until like a little bit before noon, and then I'm gonna come back at 1. So I'm just gonna take about an hour break for lunch. So I got some C-dramas to watch then with some other people. So that is my plan for that, and otherwise I'm gonna be here. All right, I guess just get started. A royal welcome. Alice is inclined to keep a close eye on the queen. Yep. Makes sense. Well, having established that we should be wary, we could use more information. So let's head to this place, the outskirts, and see what we can learn, perhaps about Sphene as well. Alright, now we're going up. Where are we going? Up there. Okay, have we... What's 200 yalms to the west? That looks like it's like through here. Which is kind of in the direction we're going, so let's go there. I don't know if I need to go up top. I don't know how to get up top. It seems like it'd be a long way around. Yeah, Sulani. So I'm just like super confused about what the heck is going on with this zone. Nothing makes any sense now, which I'm assuming it's not supposed to. Southwest. Does that mean it's up there? Can I get up there? Or is that a place I'm not supposed to be able to get yet? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we're able to get up there. Oh wait, can we get up there over here? No, probably not quite. Looks like it's a trap. I'm gonna try. So it looks like maybe you can, but I feel like I probably cannot. It looks like it's probably just... Oh, yeah. Well, apparently this isn't a spot I'm not supposed to be able to get yet. I'm just contemplating. Do you think they playtest like the separations when they have separations that they don't want people to cross? Be like, hey, you spend like a couple hours trying to like get across that and see if you can. Because, like, you can make it like that, but there's definitely places that are, like, glitchy and you let you get to places that you should not. So I wonder if they actually test that stuff. Or, I mean, if you make it, like, split enough, probably doesn't need it. And don't give, like, little spots that you can jump on up the wall. The innovations of Alexandria are nothing short of extraordinary. It's a relief to see people see the people here are well, at least. What people? We haven't met any people except for Sveen. Those brick buildings, I've seen their legs before, though I cannot remember where. They do look awfully familiar. Have you ever seen such strange contraptions? I wonder what this one is used for. A most unusual farm, but the produce appears normal enough. Does it? Alright, Sveen. Sus lady. I trust you have similar farming facilities in Tyrol. Yeah, no. They're completely different from ours. I've got no idea what those machines do. We settled on this approach after some trial and error. The Tyroli have their own methods of farming, which they wanted to continue employing. But the environment makes it challenging. There's too much rain, not enough light. Thankfully, the use of electrope has allowed us to fortify the buildings here, as well as provide what nature cannot. Electro what? Electrope. That's material we use for myriad devices and applications. A topic for another time, perhaps. If you would follow me, we're nearly to the outskirts. We're not to the outskirts yet? I mean, I guess we're not. It's like gardening area. Farming area. But like, looks like we're going more towards... Is it just like... Is this just called the outskirts? Yeah, there's an aetheryte crystal here. How is that the outskirts? I don't understand. Why am I on Typhon? Oh look, he's got a face on his butt too. Always forget that. Oh, there's lots of people here. It's a rather lively settlement, isn't it? In defiance of the ceaseless gloom, almost. I just realized I could probably change my glamour back again. I mean, I do like this one, but I changed to it because it fit the Wild West aesthetic a bit better than what I'd been wearing before. It's fascinating how they combine traditional bricklaying with electrope-based engineering, a curious blend of two cultures. Yes. I'll admit I've seen nothing particularly suspicious yet. This whole place is suspicious. What are you talking about? This is a Tonawontan village, or at least it was, before the dome and these strange contraptions. It's a relief to see people here are well. Hopefully the same can be said for everyone in Yassilani. It's a rather lively settlement, isn't it? In defiance of the ceaseless gloom almost. I already read that. But a lively settlement? I don't see like... Are there... Oh, there are people here. Yeah, there's some people. I was like, I haven't seen anybody other than other players. But like, forecast terminal. Oh, that is a weird tree. That seems fake. Those trees seem fake. I'm surprised how little time we spent around this like first aetheryte. They're like, hey, we're here. It's weird. Let's go. Let's move on. All right, it's Dean.
Here we are. Though you'll doubtless find much of what you see in Alexandria strange, the traditional agriculture practiced in this village at least should be familiar.
No. Yeah, what about this big ass thing in the middle? Oh, they've got those weird things on the side of their head. Like that.
Queen Sphene? What business brings her here, I wonder?
The queen has come!
Does she have a thing on the side of her head? I think she does.
You look well, Paquine. And Katonye, I see you've already taken to your new position.
These head things are real sus.
When she introduced herself as queen, I was expecting someone colder. Honestly, she reminds me of you, Lamachi.
Maybe, but
Me?
only in how friendly she is.
It's only natural for a ruler to love her people.
Okay, she does not have a thing on the side of her head. She has like another thing, but it's not.
And
this
I
thing.
should like to know them as best I can. Even the most trifling details.
The more you come to know them, the more you grow to love them. Who they are and what they've built.
Well, these two are gonna be friends.
That's it. Beautifully put.
Except that she's like super sus. Why does she glow so much? She's so,
And it
like,
would appear that she is well loved in turn.
she's so bright.
Your Majesty, you honor us with your presence. And who are these fine people?
Tuliolol's vow of resolve Wuk-Lamat and her companions. They come from beyond the barrier, but you needn't worry. They are good people and are to be treated as my honored guests.
The rumors of a link to the outside are true, then. Wuk-Lamat is still so young. Where are my manners?
Definitely time
I am
fuckery.
Popone, a leader of sorts of the people living out here.
Papone? That is a Tonawautanrig to it.
Right you are. I take it you hail from this region as well? Teshpiani, perhaps?
Yes, I do. I don't suppose you know a woman by the name of Kafkiwa.
Kafkiwa? I'm afraid I'm not sure if I've ever met someone with that name.
Mother isn't here. But it's a relief to know at least some of the people of Yasulani are alive and well.
Your mother, you say? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance.
Oh, she knows her.
You know my mother?
I do. Yes.
This whole writing on her back is like super sus.
Then tell me, please, where is she?
Convinced she's just like a robot. Maybe there's gonna be like tons of her. She's just like one model. Clones.
I cannot say. Not here, but I promise I will in due time.
Oh, she's nervous about this thing. Maybe she's not so evil. Oh, we're just gonna accept
I have
that.
a question,
Alright.
Pepone. Do you recall what happened the day the dome first appeared?
I was gonna say he wasn't born yet or something like that.
The barrier?
Oh, I cut him off.
I remember fixing a shelf that had collapsed after a terrible earthquake. Then the ground began to tremble. There was a brilliant flash of light, and then... Forgive me, my recollection of it all is rather poor.
This was so long ago.
You needn't push yourself, Popone.
30
After
years?
30 years, no one could blame you for not remembering.
30? How? Did 30 years just pass?
30 years? As in 30 years in the past?
Absurd though it may sound, there is no doubt in my mind the events that led to the joining of our lands occurred 30 years ago.
Not for us.
Which is not to say I understand why our perceptions of the intervening time are so radically different. We only just became aware of the discrepancy when Zoralja's military base was completed, and we were at last able to venture beyond the barrier.
And then we blew it up. That makes sense how he changed so much so quickly. It has been 30 years for him.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
That makes a whole lot more sense now. I did think that was a weird statement.
30 years. Little wonder Zoralja assumed our father had already passed away.
It's not unlike how time passes differently in the First and the Source. The fluctuating space of the rift between them disrupting temporal equivalence. Perhaps the same holds true here, and time flowed faster within the dome.
Meaning this is a piece of another reflection? Do you suppose time is still passing faster here?
I was able to make contact with Y'shtola not long ago via link pearl, so that shouldn't be cause for concern.
That's true.
And based on the Queen's account, this encampment may have come to serve as a physical bridge between the two planes, after which the dome was forced into the Source's temporal flow.
That makes sense. Oops.
If we're to be certain of anything, we need more information. Sveen, would it be all right if we had a look around and spoke with the townspeople?
By all means.
Time to see what we can see of Alexandria, then.
And its people. I may yet find familiar faces among the survivors from Yassolani.
Yeah, but your mom's gonna be like 30 years older. Although they are,
Even if I don't understand the half of it, I would learn more of this place before we confront Zoralja.
they are Vieira, so they live a long time, so maybe it'll be fine.
Perhaps you'd care to see how we make our living. Though we have always prided ourselves on the use of traditional Tonawatan farming methods, the use of electro-fueled technologies has led to countless agricultural innovations.
I would join you as well.
Ma'am, please, you needn't trouble yourself.
It's no trouble at all. And I promise not to cause any manner of distraction.
Reassuring words, or they would be had I not heard them countless times before. Very well, but do be careful.
Of course. I shall proceed with the utmost care. Now then, if you two would follow me, we can begin the tour.
I like how everyone lives on the outskirts.
I can't say that I trust her yet, but I trust that her affection for these people is genuine. And that's enough for me.
It's like, are you coming? Am I coming? Are we all coming? Apparently not. Wait, did everybody else leave? Yes. Oh, it did bring me up by the still. Touring farmlands with the queen of another nation is not how I expected to spend my day. I mean, she thinks she's the queen of your nation. Electrope has done much to improve the efficiency of their farming, but hasn't replaced everything. The people wanted to preserve their old way of life, and we did not want to force ours upon them. That's awfully nice of you. He went to such lengths so that our cultures could coexist, even going so far as to learn our tongue. I'm sure everyone appreciated that. Communication was thankfully not an issue, for the Turali tongue is surprisingly similar to Alexandrian. Of course, there are words and phrases for which there are no equivalent, but those can be taught with minimal effort. Through mutual respect, understanding, and patience, we Alexandrians and Turali have learned a great deal from each other. And I am sure there's much you wish to learn as well, so please, if you have questions, do not hesitate to ask. A day in the life, Sven is eager to show you around. Rather than bore you with lengthy explanations, let us head back to the farm we passed earlier. Europe's Halo it's called. We can speak with one of the farmers when we arrive. I guess we're off to Europe's Halo. Thanks, I guess so. Was that really a necessary statement? Could have taken the bridge. But why, when you can run through the river? And through another river. What do you suppose they keep inside this building? Maybe we'll find out. Here we are. I'm sure you'll learn a great deal from the workers here. Mahuwasa. Allow me to introduce you to Mahuwasa. Mahusa, probably. One of the most experienced farmhands in all of Alexandria. I love her little overalls, they're so cute. She's well versed in myriad farming techniques. Indeed, the wealth of knowledge she shared with other farmers is what allowed this place to flourish. Queen's Fiend, why do I owe this sudden praise? My apologies for the interruption. I'm come with guests from beyond the barrier. They wish to learn more of Alexandria, so I invited them to see how our crops are grown. I do hope that's all right. So the rumors of visitors from the outside were true. What manner of host would we be to deny them a look around? And I gather your majesty also intended to check on things here. You know me too well, Mahusa. I thought to seize the opportunity to see how the farmers fare, and perhaps pepper them with a few questions, though I do so enjoy observing and taking part of the work too. 'Twould appear we have her permission, so please, walk the grounds to your heart's content. Can we stick our head inside of all these, like, storage things in the building? You go on ahead, I'll keep Sven company. Oh, I get to poke around. Don't misunderstand, I'm not the suspicious type, but given our positions, it would make sense for us to go around together, wouldn't you say? A fair point, but be sure not to let me out of your sight. She's so weird. I shall remain under Weklamat's watchful eye. Pray, come and find us after you've seen it your fill and spoken with the other farmhands. My duties here are quite varied despite being merely a farmer. We all have to do our part if we want to prosper. Alright, what am I doing now? Oh, it can go in here. Oh. It's just a barn. Well met, here to admire the livestock. These burly beasts are unique. They seem mighty frightful at a glance, but if you take a look at those big doleful eyes and tell me they are the sweetest creatures you've ever seen. I wasn't expecting to be able to go in here. Somebody's like, that looks futuristic. I mean, in some instance. Alright, where are we going? Talk to actual people I'm supposed to for the quest, instead of just like randos. Elias, yeah, please tell me about this thing. Light levels appear to be fine. As for the power source, you wish to know about my job? I tend to the fields mostly, watering the crop, keeping the soil fertile, and so on. It admittedly took some time until I fully understand how best to carry out my duties. I also manage the lamps we use in the fields. We do our best to keep everything up to code. But should they ever start to malfunction, it's up to me to fix them. The land and sky being what they are, ensuring a rich harvest makes for constant work. But honestly, I enjoy how involved the process is. Both my parents being Alexandrian, I didn't grow up knowing much of anything about farming. Every day is an opportunity to learn and grow. Hinek? Oh, an unfamiliar face. I gather this is your first time on site then. Well, this here's the storehouse, or rather the entrance. The real storehouse is underground, and much more spacious and equipped with temperature regulation systems to keep the harvest from spoiling. Since the entrance is so small, it's much easier to prevent wild beasts from wandering inside, which also makes it a valuable facility for breeding and raising livestock. We even got a few beds down there for emergencies. My parents often complain about how Alexandrian technology and electrode complicate our lives, but it's just a matter of learning how things work. Take my job, for instance. I'm presently overseeing the storage of harvested crops. They'll be taken up to the tower for processing, and from there find their way to every single dining table in Alexandria. I don't know where the single came. The work is hard, I'll not deny, but I take great satisfaction in what we do. Oh, they're raising dodos. Kippoey. They're saying that you and yours are visitors from beyond the barrier. That's true? Sure is. So it is, which means we're connected to the outside world again. Not that I have a desire to leave, mind you. I'm quite content with life here in Alexandria. But setting that aside, you're here to observe our work, right? As you can see, I'm in charge of the livestock. Here at Yuppie's Halo, we produce not only fruits and vegetables, but also meat, poultry, and eggs. Tending the animals is an absolute joy, but I have to be careful not to grow attached. It's always a little sad when they're shipped off, but a job's a job. Well, I need to get back to it, but it was nice talking to you. Please give my regards to the Queen. Alright, I think I am done with having my minion out. Dismiss. Since I'm no longer struggling with alpaca, mostly because we haven't been engaging with alpacas lately, but, you know. It just seems like that time has come. So, I'm really sus about this thing on their head, and I'm convinced it's like brainwashing them. Because like the fact that she was like, oh yay, we're attached, but I don't want to leave is really kind of sus. I mean, it could be valid. Like maybe they do just love it here, but the things being on their heads, like there's definitely got to be something weird with that. I was like, does this look like the entrance to something? But it might just be storage container. It's a shame Koana's not here to see all these bizarre contraptions. Yeah, he would love it here. I wish we brought him along. It's too bad we couldn't bring them both. I see. Don't be too hard on yourself. Anyone would have been hard pressed to deal with such a thing. Oh, welcome back. My apologies for failing to notice your return. I gather you had your fill of speaking with the farmers, and then let us return to Mahusa. Oh, are we still in a cutscene? Well, what are your impressions of the farm? Sus. Sus and sus. Everything was surprisingly normal. Yep, that's sus. I was amazed that everyone loves their work. Also sus. Electrope is quite impressive. Not so sus. We'll go with Electrope is quite impressive. Because everything else is sus. So it was the Electrope that caught your eye. That's only natural, I suppose, if you come from a place without it. Still, you seem only mildly impressed. This leads me to believe that you've experienced with some even more marvelous technology. I'd love to hear your tales someday. And what did you think of our little tour, Lamati? Why is she calling her Lamati? You're not allowed to do that. What did you call me? Okay, good. I wasn't just me thinking that was wild. Oh, I guess she does know, Oh, she heard us calling her Lamati? I was wondering if, like, Zoralja calls her that. And that's the only name she knows, but she may have just overheard us. Was that inappropriate? My apologies. I heard others call you by that name and I thought... No, it's fine. As you said before, we've no need for titles and formalities. As for my thoughts, I was very impressed. That machines can be used to overcome so harsh environments is amazing. I've never seen anything like it. The feeling is understandable. Indeed, many still find the machinery behind me baffling. Do you not find it baffling? It's a system that controls the distribution of water for the fields and livestock. It's been acting up lately, though. Acting up, you say? You needn't worry, my queen. It happens fairly often. But simply, it's taken in water that had a strong lightning charge. We think some creatures have been charged up with the energy, and they're releasing it into the river we use as a source. The system would return to normal if the creatures were dealt with, but I'm reluctant to beg of it at the army. Sounds like I'm gonna go kill some shit. We could take care of it if you'd like. I haven't killed anything in a while, so itching. Glare for some shit. That is most gracious of you to offer, but is much too dangerous. Do you know us? Oh, it's no trouble for the vow of resolve of Tuliolo. Regardless of how the relationship between our nations may develop, if there are people in need, I want to help. Simple as that. And Ari's even stronger than I am. It shouldn't take us long at all. Ari does not look stronger than her, but she definitely is. Well, then very well. I gratefully accept. But please, take all care. This ought to go even faster if you and I search for lightning-charged fiends on our own. Good hunting. I mean, are not all fiends lightning-charged? Else on the same quest as me? Hey, we can beat them up together. Maybe? Stuff's not spawning yet? He sends a hostile presence. Whoops. Oh, there. I guess lightning, what are those things called? Thunder spirits. Lightning spirits are definitely, lightning charged. And I guess if they're literally in the water, that is problematic. They are on the same thing as me. They just got here a different way. Your little bro fist. Wish I could fly. Seems so wrong being on a flying mount. What have I not been doing? Southwest. Yeah, I was kind of down there, wasn't I? Should go check that out after. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll go check it out right now. It's like far I can go. It's not like literally where I was before. It is. Oh wait, Southwest is that way. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay, never mind. There is a whole bit on the other side. Ah, you're both all right. Thank goodness. Yeah, that was nothing. You really needn't have worried so much. We barely broke a sweat dealing with the fiends. They're all gone now. Of course I was worried. You're my dear guests. But thank you. We truly appreciate this. Indeed. With this, we won't have to ask Seralja's machines for help. He's been making a concerted effort to bolster his forces, sparing but a fraction of the people's for the people's protection. He thinks nothing of our safety, unlike Queen Sphene. That's enough, Mahusa. If you have grievances, I will hear them later. But to speak of the king now... No, she's right. He's never been one to look after his people. Anyways, thanks for letting us tour the farm. The folk here are delightful, and it was a pleasure to meet them. I mean, she should be like, hey, you know your king? I'm his sister, but his much nicer sister. You couldn't have favored us with more uplifting words. My people are my pride and joy. And you never fail to let us know, nor how much you care. Of course, you're my precious family, all of you. That seems sus. You seem a good sort, Sphene. That I'll admit. But you'll forgive me if I'm not ready to lower my guard for the enemy queen just yet. For you to be called that, I dread to imagine what villainy your majesty has committed. Come now, this is no laughing matter. A ruler is responsible for the welfare of countless lives, and one wrong decision can lead to untold suffering. Failure is unconscionable. Whatever. Now, I believe we're done with the farm. Let's move on, shall we? Seralja, you bastard. On the clouds, Sphene would take you back to the outskirts. Perhaps we should head back to the outskirts. I dare say your friends will have returned by now. My thanks again for dealing with the fiends. Come and visit us anytime. Alright, if we're going back to town, I should be able to just teleport there? Okay, yeah. It's kind of close enough this way. Oh hey, my mount matches his own. Well, I'm a little more dark than lightning, I think, but it's got the same aesthetic. There's so much of Alexandria I would love to show you. Do you hear that? Happening?
What's happening over there?
Something important enough to voice act.
It's nearly time.
Time for what? Uh-oh. This sounds super sus. She just walks off. Okay. Guess we're gonna follow. Hope I don't see something too weird. Oh, what's this door?
I'm glad you could make it.
Did you say that to the queen or to us? Is that... Wait.
Are you with us?
Queen Sphene has come to see you.
This is super weird. I was gonna ask if that was Erenville's mom, but she's not a Viera, so I don't think so. Oh, it's the...
We're here, Namika.
Oh, it's Namika!
Everything is going to be all right.
Oh. Oh yeah, she's super old. She was already old.
What's the matter, dear?
It can't be.
It absolutely can be.
That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
I see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
Is it really you?
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her...
Is she dying?
Namika, it's me! Wuklamat!
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end.
Has she no more soul cells?
Soul cells?
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
Who's this?
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
Ushers?
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid. Your memory will live on, in us.
Living on in memory. The giants share a similar belief.
They sure do.
Wait! Where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden. I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible. I could not bring myself to refuse her.
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Let us give them some time alone.
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
It's not the end.
That's sus.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that
Oh,
we have
nothing.
much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
That's not sus.
With what we can be reasonably certain of, perhaps. Between what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one. What's more, having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time. Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred. Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
It does seem the most likely explanation.
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a Void Gate, or even with the Crystal Tower. In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining. Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding. I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years, until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm. The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's innocuous influence.
I see. And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents, by means unknown.
In other words, Sphene's as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
I don't trust that. Sus.
But of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep.
Yeah, she's
that tower over yonder.
definitely suspicious.
Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs. Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zeraljar resides.
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zeraljar do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zeraljar's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
We probably should not be telling her this.
A fair question.
She probably kind of knows already.
Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount. I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm.
So does she think we're harm or that Zeralja's harm? I think she thinks Zeralja's harm, but...
It is a ruler's duty.
I still don't trust her, though.
Now,
And
I am
think
off
she's
to
a
register
robot.
you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course. Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
The Thunder Yards? Is that where she is?
I am afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
It's not as if we have other pressing business. Not until we can get into this Everkeep, anyway. Thank you for earlier. And for being a friend to Namika these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
Namika? I'm sorry, but I don't know who you mean.
Didn't somebody call her Namika? Wait, did he just forget about her already?
What? We were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
Oh, I cut him off.
How can you not know who she is?
I'm sorry. That's all he said.
You're in charge here. She was under your care.
Then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud.
Oh, we've got a cloud here. Sus. Yes. Looks like a duck.
Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud. Oh, I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
Definitely can mess with people's memories. Alright, what do we got here? This is very unsettling, yes. Yes it is. We'll see how it is with other people. As far as I could tell, Pepone genuinely had no recollection of Namika. I've never seen or heard anything like this before. Does that mean his mom's actually dead too, and that's why nobody remembers her? I'm worried. What's going on? How could Pepone suddenly forget about Namika? Sus things on their head, Wacklamat. It's as if he never knew her. Could the same thing have happened to others as well, I wonder? There's only one way to find out. Let's make inquiries about Namika in the area. We can reconvene afterwards at the Aetherite. Yeah, they definitely could take away people's memories of like anything bad happening so that they like think it's good here, and like memories of anybody that they knew outside the dome so that they don't have any reason to want to leave. Alright, where am I going here? Working resident. An old woman named Namika? I'm afraid I don't know that person. I'm sorry I couldn't be of help. Why do we think... Seems like a waste of time. We already know that they've all forgotten. Looking for someone. Where are they? Inside? Looks like maybe they're inside. Caregiving resident. I do recall caring for someone until recently, and you say that it was a woman named Namika? Well, I can't say for certain if it was her. I wouldn't worry. I'm sure she's just been taken up to the cloud. Sus and sus. Preoccupied resident. What's that? Do I know a Namika? Never met anybody by that name, and I've worked on the outskirts for a good while now. If she spent time here, I would remember. About that. About that. I don't think you would. Alright, before I go to the destination, I'm gonna go clear this, call it the gem trader? Yeah. Can't clear all the quests yet, but at least we can get rid of this. As luck would have it, the report. Oh, I don't even need to read this. Who cares? I just want the icon to go away. Yeah, I don't want to buy any of your garbage. Nero soul. I was wondering if you look like Nero. It's probably related to something else. I guess you can't actually play as Garlean anyways. I'm surprised they haven't added that yet. They said we're not getting new races though, but Garleans wouldn't be hard to add. Although I guess I can't use magic, so that's probably why we can't play them. So it was the same for everyone. Not a single person remembers Namika. It's as if the memory of her has been purged from their minds. Well, such a thing might be done with magic. To alter the memories of so many at once would be a tremendous undertaking. We would have felt a surge of ether corresponding to the act too, and I sensed none in that moment. It all happens in their little head things. Neither did I, but I did notice something else. Right before Pepone seemingly forgot, a light in the device of his head began to blink. Could there be a connection? Obviously. Someone also said something about soul cells. But who might we ask about this? If we continued making such inquiries, I expect it would only cause confusion. Indeed, if we can't readily solve the mystery about Namika, perhaps we could search for Kikuya instead? Svein said to try the Thunder Yards. It should be in this direction. What the heck is that thing? Yes, thanks. I'm not crazy. Gasp! Impossible! Is that the cloud? Another kind of mechanical soldier. It looks dangerous. We'd better destroy it. Wah! I don't think we should just, like, wreck things. Should we give chase? I think it understood our words. It might be worth asking some questions. Aaronville, are you alright? You look like you've seen a ghost. It's nothing. I'm fine. Well, it went off in the direction we're headed anyways. So let's try to track it down. Is this such a... No, we've been this way before. Southwest, that's where we can't go yet, right? Yeah. How many have we found? Just 2. Okay. Oh. What are you doing here, what? Nothing but birds over here. They're not birds, they're dodos. That voice, could it be? Is it a song? Oh, hey, I'm in the atmosphere now with my lightning mouth. Oh, I saw it. Uh-oh, we got a screaming kitty. What do you want, Arthas? It's a cave. I like caves. It's a lie, I don't really. Arthas. What? To the northeast? Then it must be bound for the mines. Come on, then. It could well be a trap. Let's not rush in too quickly. Yes, I hear you, Arthas. Well, this map doesn't fit. Uh-oh. I was trying to avoid that. Ended up right in front of it. Arthas. Alice. I think it's safe to assume it went into the mines. Probably. A coal mine? It appeared... Oh, an old coal mine. It appears to have been long since abandoned, like so many other places. I didn't see the old part, and I was like, why is it an coal mine? I was like, oh, old. I missed that. These stone crates. Could it be turquoise? Is it what now? Oh, the stone in these crates? So it went in here. I heard faint voices coming from inside. So it's not alone. We're still going in, of course. This may be a trap. Be ready for a fight, everyone. I don't think it's a trap. I think we're gonna... I don't know. Find people who are living separate. Who don't have weird things on their heads, maybe? That's my hope. Hey, look, a ether current. Should have been looking for them. Totally forgot. Thankfully, it's right in front of my face. Got now. 500 yalms to the east. Yeah, that'll. Oh, that's that way. Interesting. Okay. It would appear no one has worked in these tunnels for quite some time. I'm not worried. We had to improvise countless times before, after all. We can still be worried, though. This tunnel just keeps going. I mean, that's what mines do. A device made with electrode. It seems to be the only one here. I can hear them. Several people up ahead. Can the rest of us not? I can't make out their conversation with the echoing. Let's keep going. Stay on your guard. Art's bracelets stand out so much. Hello.
What is this?
It's just a TV. Oh,
Ironville!
Who are these people?
A trap?
No, I don't want to fight them. Can we talk? Hello, Arthas. You're so cute.
It really is you!
This is Mom. Ow, stop clawing my leg, Arthas. What are you doing?
Huh?
Who?
Her son.
I just had to get a look at you in the light. And I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you,
Is there...
darling Elderspirit!
Is there more light inside this cave than there was outside? I mean, it is kind of dark outside still, too.
My darling, what now?
Everybody's putting away their weapons. Why is that his mom?
Oh, it's so good to see you, my fussy little bun
Okay, I
bun.
love his mom.
But what are you doing here? What brings you all this way?
Fussy little bun. Are you alright? Aaronville, are you okay? I don't think he is. That was a stupid question. Of course he's not alright. His mom is a TV screen. A floating TV screen.
Why the long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
Poor guy.
I'd know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
I'm venturing to guess that she was not.
And what have we here? Say, aren't you Gulu Jaja's kitten? I knew I recognized that adorable fuzzy face. Eleanor's Spirit was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play. You remember me, I hope?
His mom's so embarrassing and I love it.
I can't say that I do.
She doesn't remember that?
But you knew my father?
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
I'm sorry?
Don't worry about it, I'll say.
This won't do. Come in, come in! Friends of my Elenespia are always welcome.
Okay, I gotta learn how to pronounce the name. Elenespia? Elenespia? Is that what I was saying? I think I was saying Elenspia. Elenespia. Okay, hold on a second, I gotta sit on my leg that doesn't want to bend as much.
All I ask is a little forewarning, but no.
So, what's going on here?
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place. How are things still getting stranger?
Alright. Kral seemed the most confused. At this point, I doubt anything could possibly surprise me. Yeah, that's fair. Erenville's mother is a floating machine? Right. That makes about as much sense as everything else I've seen thus far. The Allicans had machines that could be controlled remotely. Is she using something similar to communicate with us? Nah, I don't think it's like that. I can't say I understand what's going on, but at least Kakuya is safe. As far as I can tell, this is indeed my mother. I can think of few people in the world quite so spirited. But as to what happened, we'll need to ask her. Complete. Gone and forgotten, Erenville is conflicted by this long-fated reunion. Let's hear what she has to say. It's so wonderful to meet you all. And the students of Baldessian. It's been a while since I've heard that name. Dare I ask the reason for your appearance? Oh, this? It's just a body I could control remotely. I use this for our operations. Okay, so she has not, in fact, this thing. Got it. So, Graho is right. I thought it was weirder than that. We're members of a resistance organization. That's what I suspected, and that they don't have the head things. That's what I thought. Oblivion, we call ourselves, and our goal is to thwart Zoraljal's ambition for conquest. Well, have you met the right people? As leader, have we met the right people? As leader, it's prudent that I remain where I can't be easily found. I see. Whimsical appearances notwithstanding, yours is a serious cause. Right you are. The truth be told, Oblivion was founded for an altogether different purpose. And that is... As I suspect you've already noticed, everything you see within this dome, the buildings, the people, the very earth beneath our feet, is a fusion of two worlds. Stopping such a fusion was Oblivion's original mission. Then, does that mean you know who or what is responsible for it? I'm afraid not. This was a long time ago, and our mission statement has become more of a legend that's passed down to members. By the time we joined, our sole objective was stopping Zoralja. But we failed to do that, and now he's taken his army outside the dome. None of you wear those strange devices on your head. Does that have something to do with your work? Oh, they have one here. You mean this? It's a regulator, the pinnacle of electrope technology, and that we don't wear it is indeed related to our operations. What exactly does it do? Allow me to explain. Regulators have two primary functions. The first, as its name suggests, is the regulation of the wearer's reserve of souls. Should they die, the regulator expends a soul to bring them back to life. Reserve? You mean the people walk around carrying spare souls? How does one get a spare soul? They do. Souls are packaged into cells, and they can be used to replenish the life force that's lost due to sudden death, such as in accidents. They do nothing for those who die of old age, though. Distribution of soul cells is based on one's work evaluation, to encourage exemplary performance when fulfilling their duties. Souls as a common resource and payment for services rendered. Yeah, that's really fucked up. But like, why are people dying so much? They need so many reserves. The Voidsent practice of consuming others for their ether comes to mind, and similarly, I expect that the act comes with some risk. Let me puzzle over my chocobo ring. Oh, 0. Doesn't it dilute your sense of self? Wouldn't the consciousness of others corrupt your own? I think diluting your sense of self. That is prevented through memory management, a process in which regulators also play a role by storing your memories in the cloud. Memory management? Then the reason everyone has forgotten Amika's existence? The regulators are constantly recording the memories of the wearer, so if they should suddenly die, their memories can be refreshed as part of the restoration process. That is how they preserve one's identity and sense of self. However, the regulators are also triggered when someone else dies. Reason being is that regulators forcibly extract memories related to the deceased from anyone wearing one. Why would they do such a thing? It's kindness bestowed upon the people by Everkeep's core system that no one has to suffer the pain of loss. So this is what is meant by their memories being in the cloud. Indeed, all memories of the deceased are wiped from the minds of the people and archived in the system. It's a frightening function of the regulators, and an integral step in soul cell production. You see, when a person dies of natural causes, their soul is temporarily housed within the regulator. It's then delivered to a facility where memories are separated from the soul. Oh, something was drinking though. What was that? But there was like 2 blobby things that got sucked up. The result is a fresh soul cell, free of impurities, ready for distribution and consumption. In theory, though, couldn't you then put a different soul into a different body? Meanwhile, the memories are stored in the core system to be remembered forever. And this is why people are happy here. On the surface, it's similar to the Yaque's philosophy, but I see nothing noble or comforting in it. Well, it doesn't seem so terrible to me personally. All comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. Like the barrier encasing Alexandria, the system was created to overcome the calamity that transformed the world hundreds of years ago. Amidst the mounting death toll, scientists used Electrope to devise a means to save what lives they could so that the nation could endure. I understand the people of Alexandria did what they believed best to save their people. I just find it hard to believe the Turali would accept this way of living. I doubt they really accepted it. It came to a shock to us as well. In fact, a great many were opposed to it. Which is why the use of regulators was never compulsory. The people have always been free to go without them if they so wish. Oh? Sphene didn't strike me as the sort of ruler to impose her will on others. Hello, Winter. How's it going? Good morning or afternoon. Ah, so you've already met. She's the one who suggested we come to the Thunder Yards in the first place. She also said she wants to help us stop Zoraljah. Having a listen on the way back from the gym? Nice. Sounds like you're being very productive. Awfully kind of her to point you in my direction, and to speak so candidly as well. Whatever her motives, she's given the people a choice. Live with the risk of true death, or the security of the regulators. Everything that lives must someday die. That's the natural order of things. Quite right. But however you feel about them, it would be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of if you saw it for yourself. I mean, I have seen it work. I know just the person to show you. As luck would have it, they should be starting work right about now. How are we going to show them? Are we going to kill somebody and watch them come back to life? Because that seems a little bit extreme. Who are we going to see exactly? Come with me and you'll find out. I like that she just leaves and everyone else just sits there. Yeah, I don't really care about any of these people. I assume I want to go to the exit. Oh, 494 yalms to the east. That's pretty far. I'm kind of curious though. What happens if I go this way? What's over here? Oh, the southeast. Okay, let's down that way-ish. So not where I am, but this is gonna lead me out. Then 296 southeast. Defective sentry. Raining, I was gonna say raining and lightning seems like a bad combination, but like that is the combination that you should get. That's a normal way of things. To the east. Oh, there it is. It looks like I gotta go around here anyways. So. We got time to lose it. Oh, it's a catalepts. It's not aggro this one. Nope. Apparently the aggro by sound, because I definitely was just behind it. Should I just kill it? I feel like I should just kill it. Ooh. It's not like I won't have flare forwarded. Okay then. That's weird. It's gonna come back now too. I'm done with this shit. Alright, well. Let's just get out of here. What is this? Another entrance to mines? How did I just aggro one again? Where even was it? It's not ag. No, those. I gotta fix my phone because I have it set to switch to work at 9:30. It's usually, well, I start before then. But I don't want to be on my work settings. I don't see notifications from work messages, and I don't want to see that. And I'm not working. I am off work all this week. I was kind of trying to guesstimate when I'm going to finish the story. I think probably, like, I should be done Friday, if not before. So those regulators are to blame for everyone forgetting Namika, for forgetting what a wonderful person she was. I mean, she's stored in the cloud. It's fine, right? We're to see how the regulators work, but how? I hope we're not going to kill somebody, because we've seen someone die and come back. It's fine. I'm sorry, but I just can't accept the idea of using souls as a resource. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I agree. To alter the memories of the populace with such precision is no small feat. What does she intend to show us? Please don't kill somebody. Everyone here? Good. It's the responsibility of the Thunderyard's hunters to fell any fiends found wandering in the area. We're to meet an acquaintance of mine, Strika, one of these hunters. Okay. If it takes me all the way up to where I just was, I'm gonna be upset. I swear. And I'm like, oh, I'll end up there eventually, with regards to where I know of, ether currents, then we never end up going that way. And when I go out of my way to go get them, then, like, the next quest takes me, like, right there. This isn't super close, though. It's, like, way more. It was, like, up there, wasn't it? Oh, God, so much rain. What do you think is in this box? I'm guessing food. Awfully optimistic. Judging by its name, I take this facility as for gathering lightning energy. Striker will show you what life can be like wearing a regulator. Let's get this over with. While I'm not blind to the potential benefits of these regulators, the risks inherent in giving another party the power to alter your memories cannot be overstated. Never mind the ethical considerations of using souls in such a fashion. I agree. Oh, these two are just like contemplating things. Given the opportunity, I should very much like to study electrope on behalf of the students. Alright, Strika, what say you? Kuya, what are you doing here? And with so many friends. Wait, she doesn't have a thing, though. I'm pretty sure I saw her from the other angle. Maybe I didn't. Apologies for the interruption, but I was hoping they might observe you at work. Oh, she does have a thing, okay. Hunting, you mean? That's fine, I guess. Is she gonna die? Hold on, I assume they were wearing special regulators like Queen Sphinx's crown, but they aren't wearing anything at all. Oh, hers is a special regulator. It's much too dangerous to be here without one. What if they're struck by lightning or attacked by beasts? I can assure you they're all quite capable of looking after themselves. If anything should go amiss, I will take full responsibility. I mean, I'm good against, like, any sort of enemies that I might encounter, but I don't know what my power is to counteract a lightning strike. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Dangers aside, there isn't really much to see. Kakuya said you're a hunter, but wouldn't it be easier for those mechanical soldiers to guard this place? It would, if not for the fact they're weak to lightning. Oh, that's good to know. The Thunderyard being what it is, they've been ordered to steer clear. Some good they are, eh? But these facilities are vital to the upkeeping of Alexandria's infrastructure, so it falls to hunters like me to deal with any of the fiends. Given the danger, we're well compensated for our work. It's a perfect profession for anyone looking to build up savings. The special selection of souls for hunters isn't terrible either. Special selection? I brought this lot here to see the dangers you speak of, if it's not too much trouble to ask. Ah, of course, in which case, it'd be a shame to waste my efforts on just any old beast. Yeah, she's gonna go get herself killed. You all can handle yourselves in a fight, right? If you cause a ruckus slaying what critters you see nearby, there's a chance you'll draw out something worthy of a demonstration. I'm really nervous she's just gonna die. I mean, I know she won't really die, but like, I really don't need to see this demonstration. I'm not sure I understand, but I suppose we should each slay what we can. I understand it, I don't like it. Where am I going? Nope. Charge Bolt Hound. Now I gotta fight it without my lovely, sound like there's something behind me. They sound like they're coming behind me. Disconcerting. Man, much slower without glare forward size. I'm not going back, so I will be fighting more things. Man, I'm like super close to level 99, and we're only on what, like level 96 quests? This is gonna be awkward. Oh. She's getting. Oh, she's just gonna die, isn't she? Can I just kill it and not let it kill you? This one will do nicely. Please don't just die. We'll help you. It's fine, really. I faced worse. Just watch. I don't like the look of this. Let us help. No, she won't die. Oh no. Look out! Arrgh. And... But like, we still have to kill this thing. Good grief. Also, like, what happens to your mangled body? I like that Alice was like, she needs healing and runs over when Alice is like not a healer. Although I suppose Red Mage has like for cure. That was embarrassing. The bastard caught me off guard. Are you mad? Seriously, let us help you. I told you not to worry. This will only take a moment. activate that after going back to life. Damn. Really though, we didn't need a demonstration. We've seen this before. You could have just told us and we'd be like, oh yeah, I totally saw Geralja do that. Just like Geralja. That's what I said. Come on, let's get out of here. That's also a function of the regulator? I think I understand now how Geralja was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa, but I'm not sure what we saw at the end there. As soon as the regulator turned red, it was as if you were possessed. Your movements became beast-like. Don't tell me you empowered yourself with the soul of a beast. I'm reminded of the Serpentine soldier we encountered at the Vanguard who did the same. So you've crossed paths with one of the king's elites. Such a form can only be achieved from gorging yourself on souls. Oh. We could do the same in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if they'd allow hunters to carry that many souls to begin with. Where do they... So they extract souls from beasts? Well, I should be getting back to work. Take care. Yeah, that's really fucked up. And there you have it. Regulators can be loaded with two kinds of souls, those of people and those of beasts. The souls of people can be used to grant the user's preternatural strength. Naturally, they can also be used to ensure no one suffers an untimely death. And what about the souls of beasts? They work much the same fashion, imbuing you the strength of the chosen animal. If, for example, you use the soul of a wolf, you would grow more agile and feral, as you saw with Strika. Using several of the same type at once, however, would result in physical changes. Your teeth may become fangs, your nails claws. Too many and you become more beast than man. Oh, we saw that. Changing one's form through the souls of other beings, it becomes more and more reminiscent of the Void Scent. Yet unlike the Void, where the cycle of death and rebirth is simply broken, souls here are forcibly taken before they might reach the ethereal sea, different means to achieve similar ends. A cycle to which all within the dome are bound. Sorry. This is wrong. This is all wrong. It's indeed hard to accept, being so far removed from our own beliefs. Perhaps more shocking is that the technology to achieve this all was developed hundreds of years ago. The civilization and the reflections are surprising indeed. Alright. Sveen speaks of lived experiences that suggest she's far older than she appears. Considering the power of these regulators, perhaps it's not so far-fetched. I've never seen it for myself, but it's said that if a beast's soul is potent enough, a single soul is enough to induce a monstrous transformation. I think we might have seen that. When Emmett Selk spoke of surprising civilizations and other reflections, I wonder if he had Alexandria in mind. Having seen the beauty of Ethereal Sea firsthand, I simply can't accept what they've done here in Alexandria. I understand this is part of their culture, but it's no less disconcerting. I agree. Well, we all have our own thoughts, our souls. For now, the important thing is we know what powers Geralja has at his disposal. It's one thing to separate corporeal ether from incorporeal ether, but to strip memories from the soul entirely is unprecedented technology. This is no longer only Tuliolol's concern. With his newfound power, WHM has become a real threat to the entire world. Well, threats to the entire world are my specialty. Indeed, he has to be stopped no matter the cost. Well, I dinged. I'm now 99. Which means I may run into some issues. I may hit level 100 before I'm done questing. We shall see. Regulators give Zoralja a frightful advantage, and that's just one of the devices he's gotten his hands on. If we're to have a chance at defeating him, we'll have to learn all we can about the technology he has at his disposal. Embracing Oblivion. Kakuya regards you with one concerned curiosity. I trust you've gained an insight into the use of souls in Alexandria. It's shocking, I know. I was overwhelmed myself at first. I expect you'll need some time to digest it all, but for now, let's head back to Earth and Sky. Wait, what's Earth and Sky? Is that their hideout? At this rate... There's something I want to discuss with everyone. Let's take a moment before we head into the tunnel. I mean, can we talk inside the tunnel? It's kind of wet out here. There's one to the southeast. Wait, can we get that far? No, I don't think so. Wait, totally we can. I don't know what I'm gonna do though, because I'm definitely gonna hit level 100 before I'm done these quests. Because I'm already in the I'm only in the 97 quests. We've got 97, 98, and 99 quests. And there's gonna be a dungeon in there at 90. To the southeast. I feel like it's gonna be up on the bridge. Yeah, definitely need to do a fade. 98 almost. There's no way it's not up there. Oh, something flying. Oh no, it's up there. Never mind. Oh, how do I get up there? Maybe this way? Well, I'm glad it wasn't up there because that would have made me run a long way around. What else we got though? Now we've got one 824 southwest. That is definitely over there. So Susano. There's certain music that just is like super distinct to me and others that I just like don't even notice. Now I'm contemplating because there was a thing where Kryla mentioned, because Kryla is from the shard here that this is all related to. But she reminded me of the fact that people from the shards have like weaker souls because they're only like an eighth of a person. We're like full people here, and that she didn't have to. But I'm wondering with this like weird soul technology, if she's just like pumped full of souls to make her appear cool, something like that. 'Tis well that we could see firsthand how regulators are used. To draw upon even the soul of fiends, I shudder to imagine how powerful Zoralja could have become. What does Lamati wish to discuss, I wonder? To think that everyone has lived here for 30 years, long enough to become accustomed to the way of life. I understand the argument that we should keep an open mind if this practice is integral to their culture, but every fiber of my being rails against it. I'm sorry for delaying us, but I have some thoughts I need to share. In both technology and values, it's plain there's a wide gulf between Tuliolol and Alexandria. And while Zoralja knows everything about us, we know hardly anything about what he's become. Indeed, we haven't even seen what lies within that enormous tower, Everkeep. So here I'd like to make a proposal. That is, we work with Kakuya and her people. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy. The quickest way would be to join hands with Oblivion. We've only just met them, I know, and we shouldn't be too quick to trust, but the fact remains that they share a desire to stop Zeralja. I mean, Sphene kinda does too. Sphene, too, claims to be at odds with the King of Resolve. Let's not call him the King of Resolve, please. His name is Zeralja. May I ask why you would cooperate with Oblivion instead? I mean, she supports us, but she doesn't seem inclined to help us. It's simple, really. Their leader is Erenville's mother. Yep, I... Meanwhile, whatever Sphene may feel, she's the ruler of this nation. There's a greater risk in working with her, and less reason to take her at her word. A fair point, and knowing Zeralja, we must assume that his arrangement with Sphene was not made without some consideration. All I know is that it would be heartening to have allies in this strange realm. I think everyone would agree that any help we could get would be welcome. Hold on. There's no guarantee that it's actually my mother behind the machine. Without seeing her in the flesh, we can't rule out the possibility of a ploy. If it turns out to be a trap, we endanger not only ourselves, but everyone in Tuliolal. As you say, we have no proof that it really is Kakuya, but I make my proposal in full awareness of this. Whether we're going to war or striving for peace, we need to learn as much as we can. Otherwise, we can't hope to do anything meaningful. As it stands, we know too little about this realm. We need to remedy that. We need to study the enemy, and when the time comes, strike down Zeralja for good and all. What's more, I trust you, Erenville. You always had great instincts, honed from your time training under your mother. What if I'm wrong? What if sentiment is clouding my judgment? If it's a trap, then we'll deal with it when it's sprung. I trust you as well. Yeah, if it's a trap, we'll deal with it. Don't you worry. That's always the way of it with you. I mean, I'm good at dealing with shit. Fine, if you're set on this, then I'll say no more. Then it's settled. Let's head inside and secure ourselves some new allies. Entrance to Earth and Sky High Road. It sounds like Earth and Sky. It's Earth and Sky. But we also have Earth and Shire in this place. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back, I don't know. I don't even need, like, literally like 30 seconds. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Actually, I feel like I should go do something. I've been contemplating what I need to do, and I'm gonna have to level up Sage a bit more. And do some of these quests on Sage. What am my Sage at? 96. So I'm only like a level behind these quests. Because they're 97. But I'm just thinking what I have to... I'm so far from anywhere though. It kind of sucks to go there. Anyway, but we're gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna switch to Sage. I'm gonna go do my hunts real quick because I think they'll reset and then I can pick up more hunts. So I'm gonna do that to get a little bit of XP. I'm gonna do a daily one. It should be fine, but I'm just worried if I keep questing until, because I think you're back and stuck in a queue of 21. Oh no. Do you have the Chocobo mount? Yes. This one, right? Do I? Where is it? I got two. This one. Chocobo. Oh well, I can't get on it, but yes, I have. You're in now. Winter, I meant to mention For running roulettes today, I gotta take a break at noon, and we usually start them around like 11:30. So I'm thinking if we can start them when I get back at like 1 today, that would be ideal. Although maybe we could do a couple before. You couldn't remember, but then the drop thing popped up on your stream. You're up for that? Cool. Alright, I'm gonna go... Did I just switch to Sage? I did. I'm gonna go get some XP. Where do I need to go, though? So I have... You've completed the story, so you're just chilling now. You want to do some, some fates with me? After I do this? I did not register my Dawntrail code. I did get it. So this is in Uropacha, Kozumaku, Uropacho. Let's go Uropacho first. Chabameki. Where's Chabameki? Is there a way to click on this? Location. Perfect. Where is it? Where am I looking? Chabameki? I don't see anything that says it's Chabameki. Chabameki? Oh. Chabameki, so it's over here. Which means the closest is this one. Alright. Your items just came through? Wait, what items do you get for registering it? Oh, I guess all the things. And I can fly here. Oh, there's a lookout point right here. Flash lookout. Nestled between the mountains, the dwellings of the village are noticeably scaled down to accommodate the smaller size of its inhabitants. It's here that the peddler clan of the Pelu Pelu manufacture their trading goods such as coffee and mezcal, as well as maintain a ranch for breeding and training of alpacas, which I now can say the name of. Alright, so we're going somewhere over here. Is there... No, I can unlock a new area there, which gives me like a little bit of XP. Alright, what were we looking for here? We're looking for Barbamol. Barbamol? Somewhere in here? It's alpaca. Oh, hey, another lookout point. Milpu's Mate Garden, overseen by the eponymous Miplu, the cultivation of Mate Tea Garden has introduced lush greenery and fertile soil to Urkopatch's usual vistas of sparse vegetation. The operation has almost become a small village in its own right, with the number of field hands ever growing to match the garden's steady expansion. Okay, we need barb moles. These are wild alpacas. Wild alpacas. I probably should be looking more for them. I love that I just like keep stumbling like straight across lookout points. Cactus. There's a tree thing. I need barb moles. Where are they? Oh, what's that? It's like a bear of some sort. Mountain bear. Here's some Vandercurls. Where are the barb moles? What are these tree things? Vandercurls. Over here. More alpacas. Where are they? Okay, check them. Oh, I'm like way over here. It says it's a Chabameki though. Like, I've been everywhere now in Chabameki. I guess we can just go further. Like, I don't know how far Chabameki stretches. What about this area that I need to uncover over here? Let's go do that. under here that I can't get to without flying? A lovely area of nothing. Okay. These goddamn barb moles, though. Sabatender things. Bears. It's a chocobo picture, brush minion, mount, Megamway. Oh, nope, that's a rock. That's a rock. Bander curls, bander curls. Why? Why is this so difficult? These things. Where am I even now? I've been all over this place. Yeah, we're definitely in this other area. Tree things. Oh, we're there. Oh, I like forgot that the dot. My bad. I was like, why did the dot not go up? Excellent timing. Alright, that should be it. Then we got 465 XP. That's not nothing, but it's not a ton. We'll do. Where else am I going? The other stuff was in Kozamaku, Ubiub, and Uyapoga. That's it, right? Yeah. Alright, so... wait. Good grief. Ubiub. Okay. And then where's the... Uyapoga? I think that's over there. Okay. So we're looking for a hammer something? Presumably over this way? Hopefully, we'll have better luck finding these things than we did the last ones. I don't even know what I'm looking for, though. Birds. These things, maybe? Yeah! Hammerhead crocodile. Weird-ass looking things. That just died. We only needed the one. Perfect! It was a much easier 500 XP. Alright, well, this... whoops. What's the other one? A little toad. Poison frog. Over this way, alright. Don't get off your mount. Looking for poison frogs over... That's a long way to go, but there's not really a quicker way to get there, so... just deal with it. Actually, if I do these, I could probably turn them in, pick up another one, do those, and then probably still pick up another one after the time changes. Although I don't know when the time changes for these. I'm assuming it's at the level like everything else, but not everything. Not everything changes at the same time. Alright, so we're first gonna head up here, because we'll get the XP for uncovering this area, which is not a ton, but hey, every little bit helps. I guess like each one of these is worth like almost half a maintenance scenario for us. So it's like not nothing. Alright, we're looking for poison frogs. Alright, we discovered a new location. Is that everything? Yeah. Poison frogs. That's a tree. That's a fade. Fade? Yeah, let's do that. Hanu Windscryer. decisions, because defense one. Oh, but too high of a level there. Get off of the bountiful offering! What's back here? Oh dear God. Ah, hit my clock. Right over here. Join the crowd. More difficult to do with holy. Oh, we're making some decent progress. Hello, help. Get your butt over here. Over here. No, no, no. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bullshit. Bullshit, I say. Man, I'm so glad that I agreed. Otherwise, okay, and that gave me a little bit more. Alright, we're still looking for frogs though. If I were a frog. So, what a town. Town like. Frogs would probably be over by water? Ocelot. Dock. It's almost like a pond. There. That's where the location was. Maybe that pond thing. It was a little frog, not a big frog. Oh, that is the A-ring. No, thank you. Alright, that's all of them. So let's go back to town. See if we can't get another one. We want to go down here. There's also another quest we can do for hunts, which means we can lock like the next level of them too, which will help. Before we do anything, let's pick up another hunt. Except, let's do this. Why we hunt? Bull Aga, master of the Dawn Hunt, wants to introduce you to a certain someone. Ari, the Wings of Protection has been keeping a beady eye on you. Say you've been making yourself useful, that your adventures have taken you nigh every corner of Dural, including Yaktel, I hear, the land of my people. I know how dangerous those woods can be, not only from the tales of my ancestors, but from the bills of the board too. I think you're ready to take on a bigger challenge? That's the spirit. Alright then, let me tell you what these intermediate marks are all about. Beginner level marks can be taken down by any hunter or mercenary. These ones call for more preparation. I'm not just talking physically, but mentally too. If you're going to risk your life going after these beasts, it's important to know what you're risking it for. Which is why I tell everyone who thinks they're ready to move on from beginner builds to talk to Tayat Kat first. She's a master huntress and a mentor to would-be vipers. You'll find her down in the Gornatrakulim sands. Look for Ixbral with the Cobalt 4 and ask her to tell you your history. That's like over this way, right? Sadly need a target for, you know what else I could be doing? I can go do my, role quests, because they're healer role quests, so I can do those on Sage as well. I should be able to anyways. You have business with me, Outlander. Bull Agop sent you, eh? More meat for the marks. Though you look like you have a little more about you than most. Well, if you're dead set on devoting yourself to the Dawn Hunt, I should let you know a little more about it. Where to begin? Yeah, I'm gonna go do my role quests. You might say at the beginning, but it's hard to put a pin in exactly what that was. Even before Guana brought the system of marks and bills over from Eorzea, our people were hunters. Not just for food, but for safety, hunting down those ill-made monstrosities whose very existence was inimical to our own. It was for that very purpose that the Vipers came to be. The finest hunters in Tural banded together to hone their skills and their blades and devoted their lives to stalking and slaying beasts. At first, we were no more than a fellowship of like-minded folk who'd taken upon themselves to deal with any danger they caught wind of. It was only after Gulal Jaja united Tural under the Dawn Servant's crown that our role as protectors of the realm was made official. Commissions started pouring in from Yasulani to Yaktel, but we didn't have the numbers to answer them all. That's when Guana proposed we bring in the system he'd seen in Eorzea, calling on adventurers and mercenaries to handle those threats we couldn't. If there's a point to this little history lesson, it's this. Many folk join the hunt seeking adventure or glory or fortune, but from the very beginning, whatever that was, it's been about one thing and one thing only, protecting those who can't protect themselves. Don't forget that. And one more request I'll make is that every Viper train under me. I'm not a Viper. Don't get yourself killed. We hunt to save lives, not to throw them away for no good reason. I reckon that's enough moralizing for me for one day. It's about time I headed back to Yaktel. Come and drop by if you're ever in the area. I'm sad that I can't use the healer, the scholar gap closer. Needs a target. Although the white mage one not needing a target is like super disorienting. Alright, well this will get me a little bit of XP too. And we'll go do... Back already, are you? Did Tayat Kat tell you everything you needed to know? Good to hear. We don't hunt to kill, we hunt to live. Remember that and you'll be fine. Speaking of, I took the opportunity to update the ledger. You're approved to take on intermediate marks now. Good hunting and good luck. So grab these. I don't remember what intermediate hunts are about. I have to be 99. Hey, I am 99 on white mage, but that's not what we want to do right now. Intermediate. Okay. Now I want to go. I think it should be in Lipsa is where we left off. Yeah, right here. How do I get there? I guess I just run. Living among the deadly, Lushkana is staring wistfully into the horizon. Oh, it's you, Ari. You have to forgive the dour mood. I don't understand it. How is it that Elaret and Coca Noah can so grandiosely reveal their names and identities, yet I remain unable to track them down? I've been following the latest hearsay, but I haven't had much luck. Not a soul's seen them since the incident with Wislam and Zareg. But that's not to say that I've given up entirely. Now that they know I'm on their trail, I suspect they're using my unfamiliarity with this island to their advantage. I dare say they're lying low outside the city. That's why I propose a trip to Moraby Dry Docks. Folks here often speak of it, but I've yet to go there myself, so it seems as good a place as any. If you're game, I'll meet you there. Alright, let's go to Dry Docks. Yeah, this is actually a useful thing to spend my time on, because I don't know if they're going to force me to do role quests to finish them as Q, but they seem to like doing that, so it would not surprise me in the least if I reach a point where they're like, nope, gotta do your role quest first. So, it'll save me from having too much to catch up on. Ah, there you are, Ari. While I was waiting for you, this fellow came in asking for help. Sorry to trouble you, but my little brother's gone missing, and I could use a hand finding him. He said he wanted to see the ships I made, so I started showing him around. But the next thing I knew, he was gone. Well, that's probably got himself lost. Oh, that poor dear. I know we still have the heartstring to consider, but I'd like to search for this man's brother if it's all right to you. I'm sure it's going to help us on our quest as well. Much appreciated. I'm sure we'll find him all the faster with your help. You have me, thanks. My brother wouldn't say boo to a goose, so I doubt he'd leave the docks on his own. He's got a mop of red hair like mine, so you'll know him when you see him. We'll keep an eye out. I know you're itching to search for him as well, but could I ask you to wait here in case he comes back? Let's split up so we can cover more ground. Good luck. That's really a good use of my time. Need to go up top or down somewhere. Oh, why am I not flying? You can fly this. Red-headed youth. Hello. Hello, kid. I wasn't expecting, like, literally a kid. Our guy was much older. Sniffle, sob. I'm scared. Where are you? Fabulous hat. Huh? You're here to take me back to my brother? Yep. You found the little one, Ari. I'm so glad he's safe. I just wanted to see the ships my brother was working on. I thought I could see him better from higher up, but I lost my way. You literally could look and see the water, just walk back towards it. Sounds like you've had quite an adventure, but you were very brave today, and I'll tell you a secret. Even grown-ups get lost. I would never. I have an awful time learning my way around somewhere new, even with a map. Really? I guess I'm not the only one. A smile. We like to see those. Now your brother's very worried about you, so can you promise me you won't go wandering off on your own again? I promise. I should say sorry to my brother, too. Let's take him back, then. Wait, oh yeah, flying. Flying, oh my god. I was worrying myself sick over the little one. He could have fallen into the ocean for all we knew. Brother! You're a lifesaver, both of you. You deserve a proper reward, but I ain't got much to offer at the moment. Oh, we're in no need of coin. Just some information if you have it. Have you seen a Hiran woman and a Lalafellan man around the docks in recent days? One's an alchemist and the other's a goldsmith. They'd likely have a few mammoths with them as well. If not, have you heard any rumors of food or drink that causes ailments when you consume them? Blindness or numbness, perhaps? Afraid I haven't seen or heard anything like that. Sorry I couldn't be more help to you. That's alright. Knowing they haven't been around the docks is equally helpful. Well, that's good at least. I'll be praying to the navigator you both find who you're looking for. Any road, the two of us ought to be heading home. Thanks again for everything. Good fortune and safe travels to you both. Still no word of the Unbound, but at least we can help those brothers. Children often let their curiosity guide them, which means they'll naturally wander off on their own adventures. I don't blame that man for worrying as much as he did. You seem to know a lot about caring for children. Something tells me you speak from personal experience. I do, in fact. I'm the oldest sibling in my family. I can't tell you how many times I've had to search for my brothers and sisters when they were growing up. How many brothers and sisters do you have? Now that I think of it, I've barely even told you about my family, or my village, or anything really. I'd be happy to share a few stories if you'd like. The ocean view here is beautiful, so we may as well enjoy the scenery and relax a bit. Do I care about her family and history and whatnot? I don't know that I do. Oh, that's the wrong side. There we go. That's why. My people hail from northern valleys of Dawntrail. We're a close-knit community of hunters for the most part. Children are given spears, well-practiced ones, before they even learn to walk, and we hone our tracking skills at a very young age. Is that surprising? It seems second nature to me, but then again, I've encountered my fair share of surprises here as well. Our village rests in a veritable sea of poisonous plants and animals, so the slightest injury on a hunt can prove deadly. Thus, we believe it prudent to begin our training as early as possible. Yet, no matter how skilled we might become, accidents are inevitable, and the heartstring proves vital to our survival. Not only does it produce poison, it cleanses it as well. In the right hands, it can dispel some of the deadliest natural toxins known to mankind. It even purifies beasts we hunt. In fact, our diet consists of highly venomous creatures, ones that would normally kill a grown adult if ingested. The heartstring allows us to lead a quiet, peaceful life in the lands where others dare not tread. It always has. I suppose that's why I never imagined someone like El Arete would take that away from us. When I left, our village food stores were well stocked, but I can't bear the thought of my younger brothers and sisters going hungry. I must return the heartstring as soon as I can, for their sakes. I wish to bring back their smiles and make them feel safe again, just as we did for that young boy. In any case, thank you for listening. Thinking of home puts me in good spirits. As long as I remember who and what I'm here for, I'll be alright. I know it. But I've kept you long enough. I think it's time we made our way back to Limsa, don't you? Is that it for this quest? We're going back to Limsa, yeah. That is it. I was like super short. Whatever, I'll take the XP. That was a much needed reprieve, but we'll need to plan for our next destination soon. Well now, fancy meeting you here. Don't worry, Ari, I know you were worried, but I'll be level 9 Bard for the 99 dungeon, don't worry. I was very concerned, Winter. It's good to see you two again. What brings you to Limsa? Nothing of import, really. Just a bit of restocking before our next job. But we happened to spot you along the way. Didn't want to miss the opportunity to greet our heroes. Our client arrived to Swift Perch in one piece, thanks to your timely assistance. Indeed. While I regret you had to see us in such a pitiable state, we're both grateful for your aid. Oh yeah, these are the guys we helped in Swiftbridge. When last we met, you spoke of pursuing those two charlatans, did you not? Yes, that's right. They've stolen a precious heirloom from my village, so I'm doing everything in my power to return it to its rightful place. So that's the way of it. Bombastic as those two were, we've not seen hide nor hair of them in Aleport since. Not a word of any incidents like ours either. But I have a feeling they won't stay in the shadows for long. If we sniff out any suspicious incidents while we're out and about, we'll keep you informed. I won't say no to some extra pair of eyes around the island. I've made my base of operations here in the city, so if you hear even a peep about poisoning, you know where to find us. Well, we may not have found any leads on Alarete, but I'm glad we had a chance to chat. And with Whistlam and Zurich on our side, things are looking up. For now, I'll keep in touch with our newfound allies. Should you hear any news on our culprits, I'll be sure to let you know. A whole million XP. And the 96 one. A taste of Toxin Paradise. Lishkana nearly jumps for joy at the sight of you. Can invite you for dungeon and trial. Oh, you mean when I'm doing the 99 dungeon and the trial? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Clay, are you cool if we do, the roulettes today a little bit later? Like after 1, Eastern? Ari, am I glad to see you? I've just received word from Whistlam and Zereg. Our culprits have finally been spotted. It seems the thieves headed for Upper Lenosia. I offered to make my way there as soon as I could, but Whistlam and Zereg said I should hang back for now. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, hey DJ, how's it going? Yeah, I gotta take a break today between like 12 and 1, so it'll be easier if we just do them after I get back. Once they've gathered enough information, they'll be headed back to Aleport. Let's go and see what news they have to share. Alright, we're going to Aleport. How's it going, DJ? Have you been playing Dawntrail? I think playing the First Descendant? That doesn't sound like Dawntrail. It just came out today? Wait, what did? Dawntrail? Or the First Descendant? No sign of Whistlam and Zurich. I don't mean to assume the worst, but I admit I'm a bit worried. I knew I should have insisted on going. I don't want them injured on my behalf. I say we head out and find them. Oh, the First Descendant. Are you playing Dawntrail though? I feel like I haven't seen you on, but you have been playing. So I assume you are. You got Picturemancer on level 86. Ooh, nice. So does that mean you haven't started the story yet, or are you doing those both? Miss Lishkana, terribly sorry for the delay. Whistlam, Zereg, thank goodness. How did you fare out there? You found Alarete and Kokonoa, yes? You didn't even finish the last door? DJ, you slacker. What are you doing? Oh, we found them all right, but it didn't take long for them to find us. We were set upon by Kokonoa's mammoths. His mechanical menagerie greatly outnumbered us, and may very well have been our end. Death by mammoths isn't an ideal way to go, mind you. Really? Who would have thought? So a retreat was our only option. Cowardly though it might sound, we needed to ensure we could keep you aware of the culprit's whereabouts. I mean, that sounds like a smart move. Before they spotted us, they were stuffing their little metal army into a skiff bound for Camp Bronze Lake. And mark my words, they're plotting something new. You took a long break from 14 before Dawntrail was announced. I mean, have you been working on the previous MSQ? Of course, it's entirely possible they seek a quiet route to eastern Lenosia and wish to bypass Bronze Lake instead, but a thorough search of the camp would be wise. Alas, the enemy you face is far beyond our capabilities. Not mine. Not mine! So this is as far as Whistlam and I will be able to go. Oh yeah, he's talking about themselves. I'm sorry we couldn't provide more decisive information. Not at all. Tis, tis, tis. But you clearly bought Dawntrail if you're playing Pictomancer. I guess you got lots of time. There's no rush. Honestly, I should be the one apologizing. You've risked life and limb for me already. I never meant to push you past your limits. You needn't dwell on it. We're as eager to bring those criminals to justice as you. Indeed, we shall at least take pride in knowing we could point you in the right direction. But we should take our leave for now. Wislam and I ran most of the way here, and I think I speak for us both when I say we could use a comfortable chair and a hearty meal. None can gainsay your strength, my friends, but I beg you not to underestimate that of our foe. Go well, and may your determination guide you to victory. You were just excited for a new caster, honestly. That's fair. I need to try the new jobs, but I don't expect that I will take either of them up seriously. Camp Brown's Lake. The ferry skipper spoke of the place my first time here. We should hurry and seek passage before Elorete and Kokonoa elude us again. Wait, where are we going? Camp Brown's Lake? Alright, I'm already on a mount. Don't hit your mount button when you get there. Just go fly. Good girl. What? Oh, they're hiding under here. Lashkana. What a lovely camp. Now, if I were a half-crazed can't say alchemist. Let's try this again. If I were a half-crazed alchemist with the heartstring and a new scheme up my sleeve, where would I hide? In the hot springs? That purple stuff looks, hysterical patient. Oh no, I didn't read that. Ah ha ha, is it just me or the pigs flying in the sky? Ha ha, ha ha ha, it hurts to laugh. Alright. I hate when they have dialogue that just, like, goes without me. Oh dear, because I definitely didn't click anything there. That just continued on. That doesn't bode well. To the upper levels, Ari, quickly. Can I assume to these people? And not get hysterical myself. Oh, there they are. Poisoning the springs? You truly are the lowest of the low. Hee hee, you flatter me. It was just a little poison, really, as a treat. I'm afraid I couldn't contaminate all the waters here. We're having oh so much fun with a shiny new hallucinatory toxin. Step away from the springs, Ari, now. Protecting the healer, are we? How sickeningly sweet of you. But you ought to watch your steps as well. My dear fairy apple, lest you find yourself seeing stars or, Elret, you thought of this? Uh-oh. She's hallucinating too. Kokonoa, you look absolutely hideous. Or should I say adorable? Why, you're as bonny as a porcelain doll. Oh my goodness. What the hells are you on about? Oh, very interesting. It's very interesting indeed. I believe I may have poisoned myself. Now there's a predicament. And guess what? Do you recall those antidotes I prepared at the base? Because I've forgotten to bring them. Oh, this is funny. You are your own worst enemy. Do you know that? I suggest we retreat before you decide to dive headfirst into the springs for fun. Oh no, let her do that. That sounds like a good idea. Unbound scum. You think we'll let you walk free after all the chaos you caused? I mean, how are we gonna stop them? You don't want to go over there. Well, yes, actually. Have you seen Elorete? She's in no state to contend with you. And I've never been one for a rough and tumble. Of course, you're welcome to give chase, provided you have no qualms about leaving these poor souls to laugh themselves senseless. Yeah, that seems fine. As long as they're not going to laugh themselves to death. Oh, retreat though we must. I would call today a rousing success. But worry you not, my dearest bushel of busybodies. We've plenty more tricks in store for you and snort, the entire island. Oh. And oh, did she fix the water? Whew, I don't sense any toxins in the waters anymore, so the spring should be safe again. What will happen to the toxins from here? Will the toxins affect the local wildlife? I honestly don't care about either of these things. Seeing as Eloreti suffered from a taste of her own medicine, I doubt she's mastered much of the heartstring's power. As such, any poison she produces from it would be relatively weak. Most of her handiwork is already evaporated with the steam. One might compare it to the way those awful unbalanced smoke bombs dissipate. Thank goodness they do. In more capable hands, however, the heartstrings poison remains active, unless dispelled with a Suna or other form of antidote. The same permanence applies to its cleansing ability for our food. Now, there's much on my mind, but I think we've bigger problems to address first. Let's make our rounds of the camp, then talk about our next steps. I'm going to have a look around the springs to ensure the toxins are gone for good. Could I ask that you treat any victims you come across? Yes, I can cast a Suna. A hurting helper. Eehee, aha, everything hurts, haha, please, someone please end this nightmare. The hallucinatory toxin is causing this helper fits of unending laughter. Dispel her ailment with a Suna. I mean, wait, where's my, what? Hit that button. Oh, how am I hitting 6 instead of 9? Apparently my thumb was in the wrong spot. I thought I was pressing 9. Much appreciated, madame. I wasn't anywhere near the water when it was poisoned, but the toxic stream must have drifted this way. When I heard rumblings about mysterious mammoths roaming about the camp recently, I was more than a little apprehensive, but I never expected those mammoth masters would do something so cruel. Your efforts are helping us put this turmoil behind us, and for that, you have my thanks. But I can't simply let you administer this aid alone. I should tend to the remaining victims as well. Alright. Laugh, weary Lalabelle. Aha, please, please make it stop. I can't breathe. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can hit the correct button this time. Uh-oh. Don't even know how my own stuff works. I don't cast a Suna a lot, okay guys? Pant, oh thank gods, I wasn't expecting to nearly laugh myself to death at a place meant for healing. At least I can breathe easy again. I hear you're chasing after the ones who did this. You're either very brave or very reckless, a little of both. But I'm inclined to assume the former. Any road, all that laughing has exhausted me, so I may as well take a break from my soak. Thank you again for your kindness, and may the navigator keep you. Oh yeah, I can freaking fly here. I keep forgetting. Aha! What comical costumes you all wear. What humorous dances you dance. Aha! It's all, haha, too much to bear. Okay. Let's see, can we get this? Right. I tried to do shift 9 instead of alt 9. I really do not cast this in enough to remember where it is. My costumed compatriots, they're gone. Farewell, my visions. May you revel on in my memory. They say laughter is the best medicine, though I feel far worse than before. Many thanks for putting an end to it. I think I've earned myself another soap and an extra flagon of mulled wine. Pleasant travels to you, healer. Well, I feel like that was such like a silly little thing for them to do. I mean, I get that like hallucinating and uncontrollable laughter is not great, but it could be far worse. Much more evil they could have done. How goes the healing, Ari? Wonderful. I'm glad Asuna proved effective. For my part, I've given the springs a thorough look. The toxins have dissipated completely, so the bathers should be safe from here on out. As for Elarete and Kokonoa's antics, I've had a moment to reflect on everything. Now that our work is done, would you have a moment to chat? I'm well versed in the numbing and blinding poisons we use on our hunts at home, but something kept troubling me about Elarete's toxin. I've never seen anything like it, and I have no idea it even existed among the scorpion's gifts. Elarete may be inexperienced, but the fact that she learned to inflict hallucinations is cause for concern. Still, we should try to look on the bright side. She's yet to discover the heartstrings' cleansing properties. Judging by the way she couldn't cure her own ailments. How is that a bright side? Cleansing properties seems like not something dangerous for her to learn. Knowing her as we do, I reckon she only has toxic trickery on her mind. Kokonoa, however, handled him surprisingly well despite his exposure. Do you recall the man in Limsa Lominsa who ate the poisoned apple? Not at all. He claimed that Kokonoa oh right, I do remember that. He claimed that Kokonoa took a bite, yet never suffered its ill effects. He must have some manner of immunity. But how? That reminds me of an attempt on the Sultana's life. Don't know what that's about. Traditional Dune folks' family often drink poison tea to build tolerance. I don't know any of these. We're gonna go with this one because I probably should remember that. That's quite the tale. So the real poison was switched for a sedative with similar properties. And as a Dune folk, she regularly ingested small amounts of toxin to build a resistance against such thing, which allowed her to awaken from her coma. I didn't realize Kokonoa might have had that sort of upbringing, but it would explain why Elarete's tricks don't seem to affect him. Few in my village would ever think to consume potentially lethal food or drink without drawing on the heartstrings power, yet the Dunes folk do it gladly. The more I consider our differing approaches to poison, the more fascinating it becomes. But I have a feeling the bathers won't want to overhear talk of poisons after what they've just been through. Why don't we continue our discussion in Limsa Lominsa? Alright. I don't know why I got a mount, so I'm definitely going to get off of it here. And then I'm only, 86, so I won't be able to do the 88 quest. But that is fine. This way. I'm on the fence. I feel like I should just go see if I can find a fake group and just do a little bit of fake grinding. I'm not on a mount. You don't have to get off of it. Whew! I know I've been anxious to ascertain our thieves' whereabouts. The things escalated far quicker than I thought. Your presence throughout the whole deal was a welcome one, Ari. What was not so welcome were Elarete's parting words. Whatever she has planned for the whole island, it can't possibly be good. Her acts of mischief have only grown worse since I arrived in the city. We must take the heartstring back before she causes any lasting harm. Of course, it was Wislam and Zareg's efforts that led us to Elarete, so I'll have to thank them when I get the chance. In the meantime, I'll do what I can to track down our unruly thieves and report to you as soon as I'm able. Oh! Wait. Why am I able to pick up a 98 quest? Is it because I'm 99 on White Mage? Loshkana is carefully planning her next move. I'm confused. Well, I'll take it. Ari, I'm glad you're here. I'm on the cusp of a breakthrough in our search, or I'd like to think so. This won't come as a surprise, but Elorete and Kokonoa went back into hiding after the Bronze Lake incident. With all their grandstanding, I wasn't expecting them to lay low for so long, but I doubt they'll keep it that way. Fortunately, we have prior experience to guide us. Until now, our culprits have traveled all over Vilbrand, and they don't appear to be retracing their steps. I hear Costa del Sol attracts many visitors, so that seems a likely target. They say it's owned by an entrepreneur named Gagaruju. Perhaps we can ask if he spied anything out of the ordinary? To Costa del Sol. I have a suspicion that this quest won't let me turn it in on stage, but we can at least do most of it. What picturesque scenery! I hadn't expected Costa del Sol to be so grand. From what I gather, Gagaruju should be just up ahead. I don't suppose you're already acquainted with him. I know him well enough. That's reassuring to hear. I feared he'd be wary of strangers, but it sounds like that won't be an issue in your company. In any case, let's be on our way. Well, well, if this isn't our favorite intrepid adventurer, what business brings you to my abode? Why, yes, I did spy the lovely specimen over here. Oops. Alas, I was so entranced by her feminine wiles that I cannot recall any such entourage of Lalafell men or mammoths. Wow. Would that I never drank that wine she so gracefully gifted me. A single sip and I saw, oh, so many stars. I thought them wonderful in those first blissful moments. I don't feel bad for this guy. I partook of the drink amongst my retinue of kittens, yet as the rush of stars subsided, I found myself surrounded by a flock of unfamiliar faces instead. Bunch of burly men. At first I presumed the wine caught up to me faster than I had anticipated, but time passed and the unknown faces stubbornly remained. I dashed across the shore in terror. In the midst of the mayhem, I could hear her, the wine-wielding beauty, maniacally laughing in the distance with some other chap. I feared those cackles would be the last thing I ever heard. Which is precisely why I found it appropriate to slap some sense back into him. Who's this? Ah. Judging by the way Master Gagaruju was darting around at the time, I suspected he'd been in his cups. Drank the whole bloody bottle, too, so if you wish to investigate the wine itself, I'm afraid that won't be possible. Can you blame me? Questionability of her wine aside, that woman was immaculate. A sight for sore eyes. Any gentleman of taste would have fallen for her tricks. You're such a creeper. Though we may lack the drink in question, we received reports of mammoths roaming Raincatcher Gully not long after the incident. If you intend to investigate this further, you'd certainly be doing us a favor. Isn't Raincatcher Gully on the other side? Any new, like by the other aetheryte in this though? Any news of the wayward mammoth is promising for us. We'll give the gully a look and relay whatever we find. Godspeed out there. Then our next destination is clear, but before we depart, Ari, might I have a word? Based on Gagaruju's account, it's safe to say that Elorete's discovered a new poison. While similar to the hallucinatory toxin she used at Bronze Lake, it strikes terror into the hearts of its victims instead. I have a bad feeling about this. She's gaining proficiency with the heartstring at an alarming rate, so we must tread carefully when next we cross paths with her. As for the mammoths, Kokonoa doesn't seem like the type to send them wandering around aimlessly. That's why I think they're bound to have some clues on them. If we can track the mammoths down in Raincatcher Gully, we may be able to discern what those two are planning next. Okay, am I right that Raincatcher Gully is over there? I am. And don't forget, you can fly here. So we can just go straight right there. No need to mess around. Where am I going? Destination. No, I did not. I'm like sage buttons. I want to be dead. There's more. What? I was just like, oh, there's a fate there. But no, we don't need to do those things. And you can fly. Where is it? Oh, I'm blind. Seriously. Oh, there it is. I was like literally right on top of it. Whew, I think we cleared out the mammoths. How fared your hunt? I got some river survey notes. Really? I found this little mammoth? So they've been keeping a record of the island's rivers. Oddly enough, the mammoths I came across were patrolling the river as well. Now that they've tested their poison on Bronze Lake Springs, do they mean to take to the rivers next? Oh, it's kind of fucked up. Uh-oh. Watch out! She just got hit bit. Oh, it was a mammoth. Quick, cast Asuna on her. My, that dart was laced with a potent numbing toxin. Oh, that sounds terrible. But nothing bruises our favorite fairy apple, it seems. You never cease to amaze and annoy me in equal measure. She's like to have the same manner of immunity as I. Her village was positively brimming with poisonous flora and fauna after all. I have a request for you, my dears. Would you please give up on your little trinket? Pretty please? What? Give up on your little trinket? I only wish to revel. Oh, she's talking to us. And she's talking about the heartstring. I thought she was talking to Coco Moana, and I was like, what? I wish only to revel in the fruits of my devilry, yet you continue to spoil my every attempt, and trust me, I despise our conflict as much as you do. Indeed, do you think we enjoy watching our finest mammoths suffer at your hands? Enough! If you truly wanted to end this, you'd hand over the heartstring. The scorpion's gift weren't meant for the petulant, childish criminal like you. Fine then, no more Mrs. Nice Elorete. But answer me this, who have my antics killed, Who? No one, I remind you. So why must you refuse me? Why must the world refuse me? Because you stole it, and she wants it back. Our blighted society has never looked fondly upon my love of mischief. For years I despaired, until my unbound family and its leader granted me the greatest gift of all, love and understanding. So long as I remain unbound, I care not that the wretched masses think. I shall play my tricks as my heart desires, and all who stand in defiance will know my wrath. That includes you, my dears. My next scheme will finally plunge this island into the chaos I so desperately crave, and I will stop at nothing to see it realized. Sorry to worry you, Ari. I'm feeling much better now. I'm ashamed I didn't sense that mammoth's presence quickly enough, but I'm glad you came out of the ambush unscathed. That aside, I wish they didn't use such putrid smoke to make their exits. I don't know if my nose or my stomach can take any more of those awful bombs. With Elarete and Kokanoa gone, I doubt we'll be able to find much else here. Let's return to Costa del Sol and inform the ladies. Back to Costa del Sol. Oh my god. What is happening? So many transformations. Should we report to Gagaruju? Back already? How fortuitous, or ominous, or both even. I take it you found those wayward mammoths? Serving Vilbrand's waterways, are they? After the recent poisoning at Camp Bronze Lake, we have reason to believe the culprits are planning to make Vilbrand's rivers their next target. So the culprits are one and the same then. I had my suspicions since I caught wind of the incident at Warm Wine Springs. Regardless, as both ill, we may not know which of these rivers they'll strike until it's too late. Well, I shall not stand for any more preposterous poisonings. It would be prudent to inform the maelstrom of those potential horrors. The one who poisoned you, her name is Elarete. She stole something precious from my village, and I must recover it, no matter the cost. If you learn anything of her whereabouts or the plans in the coming days, anything at all, I'd like to hear of it as well. Hell's bent on finding her, eh? A brave one you are. Oh ho, I couldn't possibly deprive a lovely lady of the information she requires. Worry not, for my servants shall sally forth in your general direction the moment they hear of Elarete's newest misdeeds. Oh, thank you. That'll be much appreciated. It's going to be an uphill battle, but we can't afford to let Elarete and Kokanoa elude us any further. Come, Ari. It's back to Limsa with us. Back to, oh yeah, see I can't turn it in. Never mind. Let's not even go there. Alright, is there people doing fates? Does it matter where I go? I guess I'll just go here. And I need to go to teleport. We're going to somewhere in Kuka. This will take us to the right. If I'm in a party with them, it should, right? Yeah, there we go. Where are these? Where are we going? There's two groups, so we're going to this one. Well, we're gonna do fates for a little bit because I need to do fates anyways, and I need some XP. I'm gonna try, and then so I'm probably gonna do fates for like a little less than an hour because then I gotta take my break, and then where is this? Oh, and then when I get back, no, I'm too high. Dead. Almost missed out on that. Alright, well, that shouldn't be XP because I'm already Alright, now where are we on to? Like, no fates up. some of them are the ones that you can't see. Wait, why? Oh, we're gonna go to I. Okay, I see. Yeah. I forgot that you can switch instances. I4. Alright, and then go in here. We're doing procedure 2 more, and then we'll move up a rank. Oh, whatever. Wow, okay. That was fast. Now I guess we're gonna go here. Arbleton Camouflage? What kind of name is that? Bigger beast. Ari, you can be happy to know the hunt mount you buy with nuts is not one you want. I want all mounts though. What don't I want about it? Or is this sarcasm and it'll be something I absolutely want? I gotta level sync again. And get off my mount. Smell of death with the front of the sword maidens in battle. Where is she? Where is she? I don't see her. Is she dead already? I do not see her in the slightest. Done. Well, I got Twisted Fate, so it's fine. Alright, now where are we going? I'm not still in combat, I swear. Oh, we're going to town. What instance are we going to now? Stop giving us Twisted Face with no challenge impossible. Oh. I guess we're gonna lose that when we go to a new zone. Is that my... Oh yeah, I am on rank 2 now. 3 has 2 bonuses? So we're going to 3? Way too fast. 83. I'm gonna make it before it's over. Especially because when my party shows up, it's going to be much die even faster. Keep going. Keep going. Oh my god! Fuck! wondering how I'll get into this. Hit something. Raid bonus complete. Did we get gold because my people showed up? Great. Yeah. On me. I didn't even get credit for it. I hit stuff though. Oh, there's another. I can't. Why am I still in combat with this stupid thing? No way. Please go away. Please let me get on my end. This thing's gonna be dead now too. Oh dear God. Can't even. What was that? 50%? Oh God. I only have to hit it. Cause I'm in a party, but like, this shit dies too quickly. Yeah. Well, I got credit for neither of them. That's lovely. Which we were going to. Probably should go to this one since we already started it. Yeah, I'm so upset. It's a stupid thing that aggroed me that made it so I couldn't get on my mount, and then I was confused. I didn't even know what was going on because I didn't even realize I hit it. So frustrating. Alright. Well, I guess if we kill stuff, we can runs faster than. Like, I don't know how I didn't get credit, because I definitely hit shit. Like, I barely before it ended. Is that enough? Probably not. Grab this one and like this one, it'll definitely be enough. Everybody knows it's enough too, because everybody's just like, yep, let's go turn this shit in. 9, yeah, I actually need more. Alright, that'll be enough, so we might as well just go on this one. Oh, there's a 4-lone main. Oh, I'm upset I didn't get XP from either of those buffed ones. Yeah, I guess stuff dies so quickly because, like, there's so many different zones that there's definitely nobody just doing fates in zones because that makes them get stronger and take longer. So we're gonna finish soon. 15 seconds. Where am I? Oh, that's where we go. What am I clicking on? And this is done. Excellent. We got lost just a thing. Oh yeah, I do. Presumably we're gonna go up to this one up here now. I'm gonna do better at doing my fates because I never finished them in the old zone. Maybe I'll go and like. Oh, you know what? I bet people are doing them now on the other jobs. I should like get in on that. Although probably the people who really care have been doing them on the first few days. I don't believe I saw anybody doing fates other than these ones. Hey, this is the one I did by myself. Oh, much faster than I did that myself. Much less pace. bet you someone's gonna teleport us to many fires. And I will take it. Many fires, teleport, please. Yes, thank you. Nope, I only needed one. Another teleport off from anywhere. That's not helpful. I'm actually gonna get back, so we're gonna need to go to the other one. Okay, we're gonna go up here now. I will wait to accept a teleport. I assume we're gonna go to. Okay, yeah. Go to this one. Oh my bad. Probably don't need that one. I'm real close to it. Alright, and now we're gonna leave I3 though. We just told them that's where we were. And we need to go to a different zone. Tell me where I'm going. I won. Okay. There's a bonus one. It's a 17%. Oh, this one's already a 62. Alright, level sync, please. And then get off your mount. Oh my god. You're probably gonna get shit. Alright, I can't skip. I forgot. Well, still at 70%, so we'll probably do this one first. To Earthenshire. No. Why is everyone going to Earthenshire? What are we doing? Oh, this is closer. Okay, never mind. Thought I checked that. Didn't realize it. I thought they was in like a different zone. I was confused where they were going. Stand in the middle of all this shit. Why the heck not? Yeah, I kind of was wondering why I hadn't seen a whole lot of people doing fates, but yeah, it's honestly because I forgot it's because there's like 5 billion zones, so people are doing them, it's not where I am. Alright, this is gonna end soon-ish. It's taking longer than expected. We got Twisted Fate. Alright, and now we're probably gonna go to this one. 30%. Alright. There's a lot of fates in this zone. Nice. With it. Some nice tank will take them off me. Excellent. Working as intended. Boom. The train is entering the zone. Where are we going? Are we teleporting? That's it for me. Oh, so they're leaving. Where are we going? Nobody knows where we're going. No one knows how to make a decision. I'm gonna head towards this one. Oh, right, there's a, my bad, there's a second one here, so I didn't go anywhere. I forgot, but I don't even need to. Oh, there's a Forlorn Maiden. Should probably, kill that. I'll help the people killing this thing. Out of here, and then that one. Perfect, easy peasy. Oh, I gotta go down. Very far down. Do I need to level sync? Yes. Teleport to Earthshire next. So I'll wait and see where this person is taking us. Earthshire? Okay. Where are we going? Earthshire, good. As I suspected. Why are they? That way. Behind? You lost? I think they're lost. Okay, now they've looked at their map and figured their shit out. They want to go up there. Is that one in progress? Yeah, it is. Probably this one. Hopefully you'll still be able to get there. awfully close to 87, which is what I need. And then I'm probably going to overshoot it by a lot when I do roulettes afterwards. But I mean, if I get to, because I don't know how close I am to 98 quests, probably not terribly close, but it'll be fine. But I might do dailies on something else too. The Viper God is logged in. Is that you, DJ, or somebody else? Your brother? Must be his brother. DJ said he was level 1. I'm gonna teleport myself here. Anybody coming here? I know that's your brother. I just was wondering if you're referring to your brother as the... Oh, 73% book. Well, I'm gonna get there first, so that's something. Okay, I really don't need all these teleports to petty fires. Do I need a level sync on this? I do. Oh god. Okay. Get off your mount! God damn it. Alright, I'm just gonna spam shields. Make sure this doesn't die too quickly. What is this? Sight? Damage? What happened? How did I get this chat broken? What is happening? Oh, right. It's not free. Come on, group up. How are we doing on this? Why is that something not moving very quickly? I swear I did a whole bunch since I last looked, but oh my shit, it's like that. Maybe I was anybody can do anything. Ugh. I would love to be able to get on a fucking mount. How am I still in combat? Oh, finally. Good grief. That was terrible. Do we have a PF up? We do not, I'm sure. Oh, well, everybody's leaving. Everybody's leaving. Check the party list to see if we have PF up, which I'm sure we're not. Do I need to level sync here? No. Go and do some quests in my level 87. I feel like this party is about to like. Oh, there's another one down there. Fall apart because the guy who was in charge left, and no one seems inclined to. Oh, he did put a PF up. Okay, it may continue. It may survive. Mostly, we need somebody to like take over. That'd be funny if I leveled from uncovering this zone, but I will not. Oh my god, I did level from it! How? What is... Oh, that's too funny. Alright, I'm gonna leave after this. Am I doing Twitch drops? No, I don't even know how to do that. Well, we'll do this one, and then I think, unless there's another one that spawns in this zone, then I'm gonna call it a day on this one. On Fates for now. I really don't want this entire one. I am. It's just a category thing. What does that even mean? For like, what are the drops? You don't see any drops. No. Oh, there is more. Ah. Shoot, I just totally didn't take that teleport either, did I? Oh, this person's gonna teleport. It should be the okay Hanner, yeah. The other one was, I think, Earthshire anyways. Oh, I just got off my mount for no good reason. I don't understand how I leveled, because I got like 500 XP off of something, but like, I wasn't in a Fate at the time. I didn't have Fate XP coming. And I only got like the 50... Oh, I got a level 6. I'm not even doing anything. The 50, like, some odd XP for uncovering a zone. Drops are free items you can give a certain game to the watch channel. But like, I didn't even know Final Fantasy had them. It just started today. Stuff for Final Fantasy. What is it? Do I get credit for watching my own stream? I guess we've been long enough that this stuff started to feel longer. Alright, is there any, oh, there's still more. I'll stay until this zone dries up. Oh, there's 2 more. Amount, XP boost, meals, and 10 Aetherite tickets. I mean, the mount sounds real cool. The rest of it does not. This is okay, Hannah. I'll go there. Actually, I should probably stay because I only have like half an hour left anyways, and I want to get off a little bit before, so I have time to like cook up some food. Not cook up food, but like heat up food before. Basically, I have plans to watch a C-drama with a few other people at 12 in 30 minutes. So. Oh, it's the Choco Cooper. Okay, that's what it is. I get it. That's what you're asking about it. I see. So I don't know, maybe I should go do my, I don't even know. I should just go do the rest. So unless I get into something with a real long cutscene, which would warn me if there's a real long cutscene, that'd be fine. Okay, Somebody should be taking us down to Earthenshire. Somebody teleporting us to Earthenshire? Yep, excellent. Whoops. Whoops. That's cool that they finally gave a way to get that though, because I technically like shouldn't have been able to get that one in Canada, but like they didn't check where your receipts were from, and somebody said that, so I just like, because that was the one you had to buy, like, I don't know, you had to buy some chocolate bar, right? And then like, you just spend like at least a certain amount on like cats or something, and then send them a receipt. And it wasn't technically supposed to work in Canada, but they apparently didn't check where your receipts from, so I just put it in. Alright, I'm gonna head off after this one, regardless of what's happening, because I want to go do some quests. I do believe these quests are 96, right? Yeah, and I'm 97, yes. 96 bucks. That doesn't count. How many of these did I get? Oh, one more and I finish this rank. If there is one more in this zone, I'll do it. Where are you in the story? I'm in, what is it called? The Earthen. Basically the like resistance group in the Thunder Zone. You're head for sure now. Well, you'll see shortly. If I can do maybe one more, this one is. Yep, no, we're gonna. It's fine because I have a whole. It's not like I'm done. I have a whole other. Leave the party. Hello, hello, hello. Leave. Yes. Okay. So now we're gonna teleport back to here. No, I was not trying to say Earthenshire. I'm trying to say it's Earthen something. It sounds like Earthenshire, but it's not. I just thought it was amusing that they have like really similar names. Ooh, I could do those quests too. Maybe I should do these. Except these are these still level 90 quests? They are. Stress testing. Dorian's uncertainty is palpable. You know what? I'm gonna, because these are gonna be shorter and not have massive cutscenes, so I'm gonna go do a couple more of my MSQ. You must not have noticed the name of the place. I just thought it was amusing because it's like really similar. Am I going the right way? I need to get out of town. Yeah, no, this is not the right. I mean, it's technically the right way, but I can't. I can't go there in a straight line. I gotta go around this way. You remember the name of the group? Yeah, no, I'll show you the name of the zone. It's I thought it was interesting because it's not Earthenshire and it doesn't sound like, but it's Earthen something. And I was like, how do we have Earthen this and Earthenshire in the same expansion? That's just silly. God, rocks. I miss flying. Flying was nice. I haven't been flying much, so I hadn't missed it, but now that I was just flying around a ton. Yeah, the area where the base is. Did you remember the name of it? It'll show when I have to click on it to go in. Nope. Earth and Sky. That's what it is. Earth and Sky. See, it sounds so similar to Earthenshire. I mean, like, not exactly, but like Earth and Sky and Earthenshire. See, the Earth and Sky hideout. Alright. Have I talked to these people before? I agree with Weklamat. It's a gamble regardless of whether or not we choose to work with the people here, and the more knowledge is better than less. Well, I'm all for dealing with Zorlja. We need to consider how our actions may affect ordinary Alexandrians. They're not the enemy after all. They might be if they, like, use their brain control things to turn them all against us. The vow of resolve is possessed of conviction and flexibility both. If the tales are true, she learned much in the course of the rite of succession. resources at their disposal, I'm hopeful that Kakuya and her people will make great allies. Any quick thoughts on the story? I don't know. I don't think I have thoughts. I'm unaccustomed to seeing her make, other than like, these people are sus. But I guess we just found out all the stuff about like how their brains are controlled and that they can revive. But my question is, this is just random. Like, yeah, you can revive when you're dead, but like, how does it repair their bodies? Because you can die in some pretty horrifying ways, and like, if you just put your soul back in your body, it would not help. So, what? I'm unaccustomed to seeing her make decisions like a ruler, better than her former vacillating self. Oh, Aaronville, don't be mean. Geode, I don't really care to talk to these guys, but I will. You understand how regulators work now, I trust. It's one of those things that's best seen in action. Oh, hello again. The wildlife can be very dangerous out there. You need to take care if you don't wear a regulator. I'm trying to think if I had any other thoughts. You don't recall them touching on that, maybe in a side quest. Yeah, that's my main thing. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. I agree with Weklamad. It's a gamble regardless of whether or not we choose to work with the people here, and more knowledge is better. Oh no, I already talked to her. Alright. How have I been? It's been rough, Clay. It's been rough. I'm trying. I'm trying my best. It's a struggle though. When they tell me how to pronounce things, I try to remember. And then otherwise I just kind of struggle through. Kakuya? I think I've got that one right. Kakuya, there's something I need to tell you and your people. We came here for no other reason than to strike down Zoralja. And I keep calling Weklamut. And I'm like, wait, no. Kafkiwa? Kafkiwa? I don't think that's it. I'm close with Kakuya. But I thought he was your brother. That's how they say it. Are you sure? Kafkiwa? I mean, I don't think so. I think you're wrong. Do you really mean to kill your own kin? Wait, who are we talking about? My kin invaded our nation and oh, they're talking about killing Zoralja. Yeah. My kin invaded our nation and murdered our people. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to bring him to account. I am prepared to do what I must, and I won't hesitate when the time comes. They have said it in multiple cutscenes, and I'm pretty sure it's not Kafkiwa. It's more, Kakuya. I don't know where you're getting the cough from, and then I feel fairly confident in the Kakuya part. We shall see, we shall see. Like us, you and yours oppose Zoralja. In light of this, I propose we work together and stop him once and for all. It might be more Kokuya, but like not Kafkuya. There's no F in there. I realize this is sudden. That is a gamble to trust someone you've only just met. But I would trust in the conviction of anyone who shares my goal, so fight with me, I beg you. As you say, our goals align, and I don't doubt your resolve in the least. If you hadn't proposed working together, I would have done so instead. Truth be told, it's been tough going at it alone. While we've gathered ample intelligence, we don't have the strength to take decisive action. The exact sound is something you don't think we have in our language. Yeah, that's fair. Besides, how could we not trust you? So you don't know how else to say it. My only son is with you, my fussy little bun. Aw, Aaronville. He's the reason we need it. Oh, you missed? I guess it wasn't really a pronunciation issue, but day one, man, I struggled with alpacas. I want to call them Epkalus so badly. I had to think so hard to say alpaca. I still kind of do instead of Epkalu. Which isn't a pronunciation thing, just like my brain wants to say Epkalu because it's so similar to alpaca. It was a struggle. There was something else that I kept confused, like I wanted to say something completely different. Oh, it's Aaron. Yeah, I thought of it because I always find Aaronville's name weird because it sounds so much like Arenvald. Like they're such close names that I just like want to say Arenvald. I'm like, no, it's Aaronville. Oh, and I was trying to learn how to pronounce his name for real. I'd have to see it written. Again. The Exparel names. Yeah, there are some that it was a struggle. Oh, it's Shabral. I keep saying Ix for the X, but it's actually more of a sh most of the time. Shabral. I know that much. That much at least. But I keep forgetting. My only son is with you, my fussy little bun bun. He's all the reason I need. So cute. He is a fussy little bun bun. I think it sounds more like a sh. Then it's decided. Here's to a fruitful collaboration. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better with stuff like that though, because I've been learning some Chinese on Duolingo lately, and they definitely have some stuff that pronounces not quite how you'd think, and I've had to like adjust my brain for that. So I've been getting more practice at it. Thank you, Kakuya. Everyone, together we'll achieve great things, I'm sure of it. Then let's not waste any time. We've been wondering about Zoralja's whereabouts. Is there a palace inside the tower? There's also a whole other zone on the other side of the wall, so he's probably over there somewhere. After a fashion, the king resides on the uppermost level, but while the queen's fiend has a penchant for going out in public, he seldom shows himself. What's more, his movements are highly classified. Not even his commanders are privy to that information. If anyone knows where he is at any given time, it can only be the queen. I'm sure he doesn't tell her either. Even if we don't know his whereabouts, Zoralja will eventually march on Tuliolile. I swear I can pronounce that better. Tuliolal again. That's when we can go after him. Chibrukpibal? Wait, what is that? What is that word? I know I recognize that. That's the, oh yeah. Yeah. I was like, I know that. The drawback is where we have to wait for the invasion to happen. Innocents would be put in harm's way. Yes, let's not wait for the invasion. There's also the possibility that he'll leave everything to his minions and not command the army in person. Yeah, I don't know about that. Back to the MSQ. Enjoy. Thanks for stopping in for a little chat. Making fun of how I pronounce things. Good old Clay. I will pay attention to it, but I'm pretty sure it's closer to Kakuya than but Ari Brain is a terrible thing, and I don't remember. But I tried to pay attention when I heard it, and that's what I came up with from that. No, he'll take to the field. Yeah, he definitely will. What makes you so certain? My brother has always yearned to surpass our father. That's why he attacked Tuliolal. After waiting for 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do was demonstrate his newfound strength. But killing Papa didn't satisfy him, so now he's bent on proving himself stronger than me and Koana, who bested him in the right of succession. He challenged me to strike him down. He wants a duel to show everyone that he's superior to the Dawn Servant, and he won't let his minions deprive him of the pleasure. Then why hasn't he appeared and given you your chance? Surely he's aware of our presence here. That I can only guess. Perhaps he wants to dazzle us with his wondrous realm, but if he won't deign to appear, then we'll force him to do so. Let me know in FC chat and I'll come and clip it. Alright. Even as we gather intelligence, we'll make no move to attack him, show absolutely no interest in a confrontation. That's what I should do, actually. That's a good idea. I should clip, when they pronounce names so I can reference them back later easily. That is an excellent idea, Clay. I probably will forget to do it, and it feels kind of late now. Knowing him, he'll tire of waiting and turn his attention to Koana instead. He'll attack Tuliolal again, like he said he would. I see. If you believe this is the best approach, then we have no objections. Any campaign against Tuliolal requires that Zoralja lead his forces through Vanguard. We'll have lookouts keep an eye on it day and night. Such a strategy is certainly viable. If we're proceeding with it, though, we should warn those outside. So we're just gonna wait till he goes to attack Tuliolal? It's a bad idea. Indeed, they'll need time to prepare their defenses. Isn't that what they're doing anyways? Like, literally, that's all they're doing right now. It's preparing their defenses. I should be glad to coordinate our efforts. I'm already in regular contact with Shola, and I will make sure to keep our comrades apprised of developments. You can leave Vanguard to us. We'll send word at the first sign of movement. It seems we have a plan. While we wait for Zoralja to move, you'll do well to prepare for battle. And it begins with familiarizing yourselves with the technology that empowers him. To that end, I'll show you to Oblivion's main headquarters. Oh, I thought this place was it. Ha, you'll be impressed to know that we're located right inside that tower, in the residential district in Solution 9. This is not their headquarters? Hiding in a tree in the forest, as it were. The only question is how to get you through the checkpoint. Well, the Queen's gonna get us through the checkpoint. Ah, about that. Sphene said she'd make it so we could enter without issue. She did? Curious. She's not supposed to have such authority over the sentries. If I recall correctly, her words were that she would register us as guests. I see. Perhaps we're in the clear then. When you're ready, come and meet me at the tower entrance. Before you head out, give us a moment to introduce ourselves properly, eh? After all, names are good to know when working together. The intelligence that Kakuya and her people possess will be very useful to our efforts. If this isn't their main headquarters, I can't imagine what the actual place is like. It's eerie hearing my mother's voice come from that peculiar machine. If Kakuya trusts you, then so do we. Nice to meet you. Is it just me, or are Aaronville and Kakuya complete opposites in personality? Yeah, kind of. Between making new friends and we're a little close here, and entering the tower, I can't help but feel a little excited. While Oblivion has operatives all over, we're the main crew here. I'm Geo, the leader of this hideout, and the dependable young twins behind me are Nostalgia and Wawaki. Wawakwi? I'm Nostalgia. It's a pleasure to meet you. My sister and I were born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with Oblivion for 3 years, and our main duties are surveillance and provisioning. That means that they don't put those things on babies' heads? I was kind of curious at what age you start with those. Twins, eh? That explains the resemblance. Or is it something that you can remove? Like, is it removable? Wayakwi is a Tonawatan name, unless I'm mistaken. That's right. Our mother is Tuliolan, and our father is Alexandrian. They wanted to honor both cultures. Ah, interesting. They're beautiful names. Thank you. Though I have no memories of my mother, I like to think I carry part of her with me. So what made you decide to join Oblivion? We wanted to avenge our father. Wait, their father was Alexandrian, right? Ambrose was his name, and years ago he was taken away after a scuffle with a soldier over a disagreement. It was a minor incident, so at first we clung to the hope he'd be released. But when months went by with no word from or about him, we made the decision to remove our regulators. Ah, that answers my question. You can remove them. We'd already lost memories of our mother. We didn't want to lose those of our father as well. They've forgotten all about him now. Everyone who had known him. That bastard! Even here he thinks nothing of his own people. Sometime later, we were approached by a member of Oblivion. Hoping to get justice for our father, we joined the Order. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to darken the mood. No, I appreciate you sharing this. Together, we'll avenge your father. Thank you. Something tells me you have what it takes. Introduce yourself too. Go on. Oh yeah, she's the quiet one. It's pretty much the same story for me. And while mine is a Tonawatan name, I haven't the faintest how things are outside the barrier. It's my dream to go and see it with my own eyes, our mother's homeland. Once peace is restored, you must come and visit. The wilds are beautiful, the food delicious, and everyone's so nice. You'll love it. Cute. And that's us here. You'll meet the others in the back room. That's our headquarters. Some of them are a little eccentric, but they have their good hearts and all. Ellen Sophia? I forget how she pronounced it. One last thing. It isn't exactly my place to say this, but thank you for seeking out Kakuya. She talks about you so much. It's clear how important you are to her. Dot dot dot. That's all. Be good with your mother while you still can, eh? Well, we'll let you go now. Feel free to use this hideout as you like. Alright. Don't be a cutscene. I don't got time for this. Meanwhile in Everkeep. Good grief. I got 9 minutes. Can't be too long. I really thought that this would not take like half an hour. Guess it's only been 20 minutes. Ooh, what sketchy shit is she up to? This looks like a server room. A fancy server room. Is this the
You've
cloud?
been consulting with Wook Lamont.
Oh, hey, it's Earl Ja.
No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
She's getting scolded.
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wook Lamont bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path. I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family.
That was a good point. He did kill his dad. What does he care about his adopted siblings?
The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did.
I don't know if you can hear that, but I think they're mowing the lawn outside. It's kind of loud.
For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing. To kill them is my only recourse. Wook Lamont and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
Yep, means no bonds mean anything to him.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City. Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason. Wook Lamont, if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me.
She's working on it.
But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuli Yolal.
What now?
Well, oh my god, I'm afraid. I'm too afraid to start this quest in case there's a cutscene. It takes no small amount of courage to oppose Sorulja's and his army. The members of Oblivion must be driven indeed. Nostalgia and Waiakwi remind me of Alphino and myself. Similar but so very different. We should chat sometime. Trade twin tales. At long last, we're entering the tower. Not that I'm excited or anything. Not unduly. You can be excited. Ah, that's fine. 12 help her if she mentions anything embarrassing. Alright, I guess I can talk to these guys too. By the way, you'll want to watch yourselves around the mechanical soldiers roaming outside. They're malfunctioning and may attack unprovoked. I'll be fine. They say the sky outside the barrier is truly beautiful. I'd love to see it one day. My sister is something of an introvert. Yes, I gathered that, so I take it on myself to watch over her. By the same token, though, she's extremely cautious and observant. That makes her great at reconnaissance. Alright, I'm not going to start this next quest, because I have about 4 minutes, and I don't trust that it's not going to be, like, another cutscene. Even though I thought that they were going to send me somewhere else immediately. So I will be back in a little bit more than an hour. I'm going to aim to be back around 1. It may be a little bit earlier, a little bit later, and that's about an hour from now. So until then, I hope you guys enjoy your whatever you do. And I hope you guys will come back in an hour and continue on the rest of the MSQ with me. Later. Oops, wrong button.